So, when we last left off, the party was trying to track down where Arturia was, one of their friends that has been helping them investigate the mystery of Metro City, and currently her whereabouts are unknown. You've found a trail of a secret note that she had left behind, dragging her to the docks where apparently there was going to be a meeting and something was going to happen. You did not find her there, and instead, at the time of the event, a creature arrived from the depths. A humanoid figure wearing some sort of deep-sea diving suit, but no longer human, as the technology that sustained them had integrated with the flesh that subsided within and turned it into amalgamation of something else. The interaction with this creature was brief, as it released a seismic blast that knocked all of you unconscious, as its voice was too horrifying for you to bear. Waking up several hours later, you quickly make your way over to its destination to find that it had broken into yet another one of these Chimera vaults. You dove inside and tried to track down what it was doing, where it went, and the other mystery of what happened to the previous crew of the Chimera insurgents that went down to take care of the situation. They were swiftly dealt with, but not by the original creature, as something else had followed them inside. One of these invisible beings, similar to Arturia's friends. But as you guys have made your way into the deepest section of the vault, finding various pieces of technology and research, most of it is designated as storage for other places. But one particular thing of interest that is being stored here is 3, or at least there were 3, subjects. One of them has gone missing, apparently rescued by Lady Natsuki, who had a adoption clinic on the world above, and the other seemingly destroyed. But the final one, the third in the center, seems to still be intact, and as you guys have opened it up without investigating any of the safety mechanisms or seeing its life support, simply dumping it out still hooked up to the machinery, you see a vaguely humanoid shape. Its physicality alien, and its description very obtuse. You're not sure what to make of it. You're not sure if it's even alive. You're not really sure what to do in this situation, but you do not have any time to think, as a figure materializes in the doorway, revealing it to be the arm-bladed individual that has turned invisible and is seemingly blocking your escape and threatening you to that you will not make it out of here alive. I would like everyone to roll initiative, which I believe is reflex.
I believe so.
Bounce that.
Yes. Or evasion.
Wait,
no. Yeah, reflex.
Okay, yeah, see.
I looked at the wrong thing.
I got a 14 for initiative.
Alrighty.
Ugh. Gotten 15.
Alright.
14.
Yep.
10.
Just waiting for a dock in Mayday.
Mayday, you there?
You alive there, bud? Initiative? Reflex? Gotcha.
I don't know if I've heard Mayday say anything since we got in here.
He's probably having issues.
I think he said that he is only able to listen.
Mm.
Right there. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Ah. 12.
12.
I got it. 12.
I got it. 12.
Hey, so 12.
When I was 12.
Okay, buddy.
SpongeBob chocolate.
Okay.
No.
Unit, you are up first.
Oh gosh.
Before we start, we had time to like change like the skill points or something? 'Cause
No.
I had solo. Okay.
Like,
Fair
this is the action to do something. If you need to load your weapon, you need to, raise your shield, you need to shift your points. This is the one action to do something.
This is the start action, right? Where you can take aim, then shoot on the next one.
I mean, if you want to try and do something this round, you can, but let's just say that it rolled better than all of you, but it's just
Fucking
standing
hell.
there. So, it's holding its action.
It's just standing there, menacingly.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Patrick.
Why is this
If it's just standing there,
menacingly?
I'll just roll human perception. Let's see what it might do next, I guess.
Okay, if you want to use human perception, I will give you disadvantage, because this is not human.
It's inhuman, actually.
Oh, okay. But it's humanoid looking, right?
Yes.
Alright, got it.
Humanoid,
That's
but
right.
inhuman.
I guess use regular perception, see what's up with this thing. 17.
What I will give you is that this thing is not happy that you're here. It has killed everyone else that has come in here. It has a motive. You don't know what that motive is, but it has a bladed arm that is bloody and is ready to strike and kill each and every one of you if necessary, and you're confident that it could do that with ease.
Damn. Now this makes me wonder if it'll be able to get through Frederick's Sindevistan. That would be more terrifying.
Would it?
I will allow you to move somewhere, but let's go down the list and see what everyone else wants to do. Freddy, what would you like to do as your action on your turn? And again, normally I would allow you guys to sort of make perception checks and things normally throughout the turn initiative and whatnot, but because this is like kind of a mix of surprise prep round, I'm only letting you do one thing.
Did we already try and communicate with this thing last session?
You have not. This thing has just appeared. What are you doing?
Oh.
Unit has looked at it, and it looks like a killing creature, and it is going to kill.
Looks like a
Frederick.
creature made for murder.
Again, if you guys don't remember, I will post it again in the chat for you.
Much appreciated.
Do-do-do-do-do. This is what it looks like. It looks like an upgraded version of all those things. It looks
Alright.
very similar to the enhanced version of the entity created from the alien flesh, the sword skin, as it was called.
Fucking alien.
The infected flesh that they managed to mold into sword skin steel.
Was it this or something else you said that resembled Arturia's
Right.
Yes,
imaginary
this
friends?
thing. Exactly.
Ah,
It looks like both. This one seems to be able to have control over being able to turn invisible. Or, at the very least, the other ones that you met were not sentient enough to, at least converse, and were told to always be invisible. Whether or not they could turn it on and off, you don't know. You only ever perceive them while being invisible.
Aliens, robots, half
Night-
robots.
Nightshade, are you there?
Freddy's muted.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of answering questions for everyone at the moment. Neon, would you like to do something?
He just said that he's almost done.
Excuse me.
Oh, should we go Neon then come back to Frederick?
Yeah, we can come back to him.
I mean, the fact that it at least somewhat resembles the imaginary friends, I think Neon he just asks, even though he has no idea if this thing will even care what he says, but he's gonna ask, do you know Arturia?
I will let you make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I'm definitely gonna use an auto 10, but so how it would.
So
Yeah, I
if
just
you
rolled-
have an inspiration, you can get rid of the disadvantage.
Ah, I forgot I had those.
Oh, Hunter's not here.
I don't even remember how we get inspiration, so I don't think I have any.
Alright, I'm home.
All right.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
if you want to use an auto 10, that will also get rid of the disadvantage, and then you will just have a straight roll.
Gotcha. I mean, I don't even know how we get inspiration, so I doubt I have any.
Seems like your character would.
That's basically the only dice roll thing that I kind of give out during sessions.
Session?
Yeah. I can also give them if you are early, but usually the early people are just early in front of me, so I usually give out auto 10s and not really much inspiration. Like an auto 10 is a better version of an inspiration, but
That's a good start.
oh.
My first roll was a 10 on the die.
okay.
Okay, so 20. I'm sitting at a 26, and I'm going to spend a light point. Oh, and my 2 luck points. So I'm going to spend my 2 luck points as well, so 28 plus an egg point.
8. Nice.
You watch as it like flicks its head in your direction, and the slight shimmer on its skin falters for a second, and you watch as the energy sort of courses along the edges and in the cracks of their robotic skin, as it just sort of glares at you and says, "I don't know, Arturia." Actually, that's not its voice. What is its voice again? I don't know, Arturia. No, I'm just kidding.
Dad.
Honestly, not a terrible voice. I would
It's a
definitely-
very The
Like a
best way I can
smoker?
describe it is like someone talking through a metallic door that like it catches the reverberations and it's only the echo that you hear, so it's kind of muffled and hard to distinguish. But I don't really want to try and do that because I think it would not come across my mic too well. But it basically says it does not know who Arturia is.
That's not promising.
Well, Arturia isn't Arturia's actual name, just like a nickname for it.
That's true.
Uh,
Do we know her real name?
I think not.
Huh.
I mean, Neon would.
Not use her real name?
Amelia Cartwright.
Yeah.
Hey, that's in the thing.
She's towards the top of campaign info.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why.
She's like the first thing I ever put in.
Yeah.
At least the first
Amelia
character I ever put
Cartwright.
down.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
If you say like Amelia, it just doesn't respond. Nightshade, what would you like to do with your limited action?
Firstly, wasn't I near the door? The doorway?
No, you were at the center of the room next to the container because you hacked it open, and you were the person that
Right.
opened the door and dropped the body down. That's still hooked up to the
Right.
tank and whatnot.
Right. Okay. Now it's coming back to me. Shit. Okay. Let's see. I'm in the center of the room. This thing is blocking the doorway.
Yeah, it's like 7 feet tall. It's got like a massive arm blade that's like it's bigger than a katana, I'll tell you that.
It's like two machines.
It looks like if it pierced you, it would still cut you in half.
Gosh.
Gotcha. Okay. So I have. So in
It-
situation, I have no
Imagine
chance against
maybe with a buster sword.
Is he roboting for anybody else?
it. Oh.
A little bit.
Nightshade? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know Freddy's getting
Definitely
hacked.
Oh no. I got nothing smart to say.
I mean, it makes sense. Out of everybody, he would be the one to get hacked. Freddy, I told you not to click on those sites.
All right, Doc, what would you like to do with your limited turn?
Actually, I would like to ask the creature what its primary directive is, so that we may not get in its way.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Ghosts add auto
Okay.
pins, eggs, or inspiration to take off the disadvantage.
I will probably add a lot of things.
Welcome back, Freddy. You still there?
With child.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh yeah, I forgot the little
Hello.
slide thing.
Fa la 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 la.
Ah! Okay.
We can kind of hear you, Freddy.
Persuasion.
Yeah, let my servers adjust to the new, because I was connecting the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
My servers adjust.
Disadvantage, I got a 15, and I'm gonna add an auto 10.
So you just got a 15.
So 25.
Okay.
And an egg point. And an egg point. I'll throw an
Okay,
egg.
that makes more sense.
25 and an egg point.
So if you roll with disadvantage, you can't use an auto 10. but you can use an auto tend to remove disadvantage.
Yeah, that's where I had confusion at for when you were saying it.
Okay. So if the auto 10 removes disadvantage.
Yeah, so what was the higher roll that wouldn't have been 15, but was the other?
20 then.
Okay,
plus
20
an egg
plus
point.
an egg point.
Yeah.
And what exactly do you say? What is your primary directive so we don't get in your way?
Right. I don't wanna draw this thing's ire. I don't wanna make it mad. I wanna know what its mission is so that I can stay out of its way.
I think it's kind of too late because we kind of already are.
I don't know.
You're not with the scavengers, are you?
No.
The who?
No, we are not scavenging.
It's going to point directly at Freddy with its blade arm and ask, "Why did you wake her?"
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who did it wake? Did he wake? Who did he wake?
Freddy opened the pod with the subject inside.
Oh. Oh.
Damn it.
Freddy, you idiot.
You're like a homewrecker for females.
I think she had a long enough rest.
That's just a homemaker.
Smiles awkwardly.
It slams the blade into the wall, shattering the bulletproof glass, and it says, "You should have let her sleep." And then you watch as it starts to shimmer again. Belle, what would you like to do for your turn? Oh, actually, I guess, Freddy, you still haven't gotten a chance to do something.
That is correct.
Yeah, say something stupid.
So, I'm pretty...
Oh shit, he's already dead. He didn't say nothing.
I slept with your
It's
mother.
the thing he does best.
Do you say that?
No.
Oh my god.
Sparrow said say something stupid. I slept with your mother.
And he's roboting
I
again.
don't think it has mother.
No, it has a mother.
You know what? It might just be my room.
Yeah, it does work like
Hello?
that sometimes.
Hello. you
Hi,
sound fine.
you sound perfectly fine.
Oh, okay, I guess it's just my room. I'm in my living room now.
Yeah,
Okay,
you had to
that's
do this last
odd.
time, I think, too.
Okay, so.
Yeah, you sound perfect
Sparrow,
now.
I'm pretty sure.
Because you
Okay,
are perfect.
so I'm pretty sure that pretty much I got the layout of this facility.
In the individual places that you have been going to, you have managed to hook in and basically get what the door names are. You do not have an entire map of the facility.
Don't I still have the cyber deck?
Yes, which has allowed you to basically interface and figure out what the names here are and what the information is and whatnot.
Okay.
And again, you guys have gotten the idea that these were specimens that were captured out in the wild, and I think the distinction was made that these were embryos that have been grown in the lab.
So, also from what Unit said, this thing is faster than my Syndevistan.
You have no way of knowing that.
Yeah, you have no way of knowing, but you do know that you spend a ton of energy to go through the door.
I don't think I want to test. I don't want to test that out because it's
I
probably
wouldn't.
probably-
I
get a-
wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not
No.
gonna test it out because it's probably gonna attack if I even.
Oh my
try
God, wait.
anything.
Are you doing something smart? Holy crap!
It's not that smart. I warned you.
I
can get a
never
quick
thought
recap
I'd
real
see
quick?
the day.
As you guys are having this
Because I was trying to
Wait,
edit out.
conversation,
wait.
using your mental, brain dance or, your internal agents
Internal
to talk in
agents, yeah.
the group chat, you suddenly watch as this figure shimmers again and the lights flicker and your communications are turned off. And it says, no more stalling.
Oh.
So
Well,
I
maybe
want
it wasn't
no
to say
more
something.
side talking. Freddy, what are you doing?
Okay, listen, fella.
What?
We had no intentions originally to do this. We just needed answers.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, persuade.
Alright. While he's doing that, I gotta ask, what can we even do?
No side talking, please.
Oh shit, this sucks.
Can I ask a question
19
real quick?
No, they can't.
Yes, you
So-
may ask a clarifying question to the dungeon master.
Okay. When you say something was shut off, what the entire internal agent or just like we lost connection?
Your wireless connections to anything outside. You still have access to all of your stuff inside, but your messages won't send and nothing gets delivered.
Okay. So like the signal's gone.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi is
Okay.
out. You have no bars.
So my lowest. would
It's
be 18.
almost as if this room has turned into a Faraday cage.
Oh, okay.
Basically, what we're doing is what you normally do in a game where initiative happens, and you can't talk to each other because it doesn't make sense lore-wise.
Normally, I do
Alright,
allow you guys to
but-
talk, but during this instance,
Sparrow.
I just want you guys to do one thing, and then we'll actually get started.
Okay, but
Sparrow, I have a
my lowest
question.
roll will be.
Mayday, go ahead and ask your question.
Should I wait till after to participate, or should I roll initiative?
Yes, go ahead and roll initiative. You're here. Nightshade, what did you get for your persuasion with disadvantage?
The lowest I got was an 18.
Okay.
You want? Sorry.
It doesn't respond to you. Belle, what would you like to do?
I would try to talk a little bit more. So I just show my hands, kind of giving up, give half a step back, and saying, "Fighting is unadvised. I'm carrying enough explosives to cave in this entire room. Your friend here might not withstand the blast, but we might be able to work together to fix this issue."
Roll diplomacy.
Oh, he was talking to the thing. Alright.
Is diplomacy a skill?
No, I think it's just persuasion, but
Yeah,
Oh. I'm done.
Using-
Mayday, what did you get for initiative?
I got 10.
Oh, okay.
do I also roll in disadvantage, or just because I'm being visible now?
Yes, also disadvantage. Whenever you guys are in a hostile situation, any sort of skill checks are made at disadvantage because they are actively resisting you. That's just how that works.
Good to
Also, those of you that do share the same initiative number, you guys can take your action and move together. Basically, if you want to let the other go first, or you guys can do one thing and another thing at the same time.
Like a team attack type thing, then.
It's just a fun thing that doesn't happen very often. So when it does, I like to give people the option to decide how they want to use
So
it.
me and Neon are gonna have to like strategize the plan, and then Bell and Mayday
Yes.
need to think of
Basically,
something
force work
that
as a team.
they could do.
Mhm.
Yes.
And you guys can still talk out loud to each other, but if you do, they will be aware. So I'm not letting you do any sort of, side talking.
Metagaming. Got it.
Yeah. It has to be.
Then
I
you
got a
can-
9, egg point.
So if you do currently want to shout over to someone and be like, "Shut up, don't be an idiot" or something, you can do that. But
Want some beans?
Okay.
Belle, what did you get for your persuasion with disadvantage?
9 plus egg point.
Okay. It also doesn't pay attention to you.
Wow, I'm saying the entire room
It-
can blow
at
up
least-
and he doesn't care.
At least it doesn't verbally or physically respond to what you said. I will give you that. Mayday,
So,
what would you like to do?
can I say
a clarifying
something
question?
out loud? Can I say something out loud to everybody that can be overheard?
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to say no, not for this first
Okay.
round, just because I'm really trying to get
That's
through
fair.
this first round.
That's
Gotcha.
fair.
So those of you
Can-
that, have, points that you want to spend into other things being solo or whatnot, or if you want to draw a weapon, now would be the time to do so.
Oh, okay. Wait. Would it count as my turn if I put my points in now? Or...
Yes, that would be your action.
Okay. Can I get a small recap? Because, like I said, I didn't hear much. When I was driving.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure.
This thing is
if-
blocking the doorway. It has come into the room as Freddy has dropped this creature from inside of its self-preservation tank. And it basically says that you guys have seen too much and now you have to die.
Does Bo know anything about it?
Bo has referred to these 3 subjects as like the hosts or like the mothers, basically. Like, this is where they got all the samples from in order to make these other advancements in flesh technology with the technocytes and the plankton and whatnot. So this is where they got their research from, was these 3 hosts. And so Bo kind of looks at them with reverence. It does not know anything about this creature that is standing in the doorway.
Alright. But if I remember correctly from last session, you said that they were basically like the children of Zodar, right? The big 3 came from Zodar itself? Or am I remembering wrong?
No. The Bo is very similar to Zodar, just like a
Okay.
bigger version of like one of these small entities, like a supersized
alright.
plankton. Yeah, that's
Okay.
all that.
I thought it was from all.
Yeah, I thought it was like just like Zodar, just a bunch of small ones making this big thing.
No.
That's just one big thing.
Zodar
Yeah.
is just one project from when they were taking samples from the aliens.
Alright. Well, I would like to take. Well, I guess I'd be holding. Actually, I can't hold both. I'd like to take one of the guns I took from the beginning and aim it at him.
Okay.
And
You're gonna hold Bo in the other hand and point it at him as well.
yeah, as if a bow is the actual firing weapon. Aim it directly at him.
I mean, you perhaps in the future you might be able to weaponize him, but currently all you can do is chuck him like a football.
I can't. He's my
Aw.
pet. I would never hurt him. Anyways, I'd like to
have
aim
to
the gun at
toss
him
me.
and say, "We don't have to fight. What do you want to do? What are you here for?"
I'm gonna
Is it
say
safe to
if that's
assume this creature is the thing that killed?
yes, it is. That is very clear.
Yeah.
Again, I was going to do more of this thing lurking around, watching your guys' progress before.
Oh, okay. So we
But-
just like hear a voice saying you learned too much then.
Yes. I was going to do a little bit more of that last session, but I saw that you guys were struggling too much, and I just kind of decided to gloss over that.
I see.
But I will just straight up let you know, this is the thing that killed the Chimera people.
Oh no.
And the main thing I was wondering is if it killed the monster that we saw. Like, is it safe to assume that?
You would have no way of knowing that.
Okay. Then I would like to.
Actually, I
take a
will
little-
say you could see like a large hand has gripped its shoulder. That's what I'll let you know. You can see like a little bit of imprint in it. Where
Where's
like
candle when you need one?
if they were a tank, you know, there wouldn't be any like fracturing or puncture or whatnot, but there would be like some slight deformation. Their armor was not breached, but was deformed.
Then I would like to take the pistol. Since it's like an electric pistol type thing, right?
Yeah, it's like a.
Would it radiate
super
light
taser.
if I shot it straight up?
You're gonna shoot at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Roll
at the
to
creature
fire your
or-
weapon
or
with
the student?
disadvantage.
Can you say that again? I didn't hear.
Roll.
No.
What's the?
Lady, are you trying to kill us?
Well, I'm trying to just shoot around it.
Roll. Yeah,
Like,
roll
warning shot.
handgun, which is reflex.
Nightshade, you remember you started this.
I started it, but he's gonna make it worse.
Well, I was gonna try and talk with it, but this doesn't seem like an option right now.
It really isn't. I was gonna say that if all you're going to do was try to talk it down, that I just wouldn't even let you do a roll for it because someone else has also tried to get it to stop.
Yeah, it's not like a pickle jar.
Yeah, but they weren't Steven Universe.
Well,
I got
do
14.
I do have a question that may de-escalate things. That I really wish I could have asked sooner.
Oh
Mm,
man.
Since it doesn't really matter now, I was going to ask if we could put her back to sleep. But
unfortunately, because Freddy didn't like drain the system properly or like do any of the normal stuff and just cracked open the doors, that's not really an option.
we may have been
Thank
able to
you.
find fluid elsewhere.
No, Freddy killed it.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, Freddy did kill it. It's already dead.
Freddy, this is why we can't have nice things. You are the reason we can't have nice
hard,
things.
hard, hard.
Hardy har har.
Smorgasbord. Muppets.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find the pistol.
Okay,
Oh,
It's
hold on.
on-
My dad's calling me. I'll be right back.
okay.
My bad. That kind of.
Lady.
Father has a
Can
dad.
we please not provoke it? I know you say you
Wait,
want to shoot
I'm
around it, but
Freddy, it's
God
better
has
than
a dad?
It's He even said we
It's
have
already
to fight it,
provoked.
basically. Yeah, this is me
You
just trying to
killed
defend
the
us.
thing that was trying to let Red, like,
Okay, so I'd be rolling reflex with weapon. Is that just a D10 with the
Let's
reflex
go.
then?
we're in danger.
What's
We're
Yeah.
in incredible danger.
We all tried to talk no jutsu the monster, but then Mayday shot at it.
fucking
God.
fools? You aren't Naruto.
I never said I was.
I wanted to
I was
be
eating
Naruto.
beans.
I didn't even get the chance to talk no jutsu it. It's unfair.
Handgun is reflexes,
Oh, what's that one word?
Okay, so I just roll D10 plus reflex then?
What's that one word? Where,
and
like,
plus whatever your handgun stat is if you have points in it.
Is
let me
Scope
check.
in the area?
most
But,
likely,
I
yeah.
mean, we're all in the same room.
Okay. Is
I
this
mean-
the same small room as like before?
It was the one where Freddy opened the thing that let
I'm
the
back.
thing fall out.
Oh yeah, that one.
At the very end of the session.
Fair enough.
Scope, would you like to roll initiative and join us?
Yeah, I would. Sorry, I was.
No, he's still
eating
hiding
and
in the
then-
corner.
I was eating and then I'm trying to help my dad with a review thing, so I was using an exercise equipment that he got for cheaper.
No.
Nice.
I got an 18 for handgun.
Alright, let
Yes,
me,
I heard that.
let me
No,
go ahead
I
and
said 14
roll.
before, but I didn't. I forgot the handgun was an actual stat. So I didn't roll handgun. I just rolled the actual weapon.
Initiative
We're
is
gonna die, and
reflex,
it's all
right?
your
Correct.
fault.
Okay, cool.
It's not my fault. It's Freddy's fault.
In Scope, I will
Like,
allow
that's
you to
fair.
perform one minor action before we get started.
Okay. Alright, so that
You
is
know,
a
actually,
14
Mayday's right.
plus my reflex,
This is
which
Freddy's
is
fault.
a 5. So that's
I've never been
19.
wrong.
Nice. So you'll actually be going first.
Do I still get that minor action?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So the monster is fully engaged and being combative already, right?
Yes, Mayday has raised their gun and fired, and it looks like this thing is about to lunge at him. But I will say that you
so
could you could
I
do
have
something before that.
actively- Fair. Before him firing or before it lunging?
Both. Because you
Fair.
technically would have gone first before all of this happened.
Fair. I'll assume my action is just after the first shot when it's getting into lunging position. I've always kind of had my sniper actively pointed at danger. So I'm going to turn. I'm just gonna ready it for my turn, basically. My minor action is just going to be readying, so I can have a better roll.
Okay. Again, I think what I called it is like bracing, which will give you advantage on your next attack if you spend like an action to like ready.
Yep.
So this is what I will say is that we will do Mayday's action, and then we'll do your action next at the top of the round. So you'll basically get to make your attack just a straight roll, or as a. Well, let's see how this goes. Mayday fires a shot, and it hits dead on in. Where were you aiming, Mayday? Like the chest or the head area?
I really wanted to aim it like. I wanted to aim it away from it, but if it's a hit, then chest. I was trying
Okay,
to, like,
yeah,
just
you
do a
aim
warning
for
shot.
center mass, and you guys watch as this kind of like tracer, almost like illuminated bullet flies through the air as just kind of like a small bolt of electricity shoots from the gun, whizzes through the air and hits dead mass center, and then continues right on through, destroying the after image of this thing. And you guys don't even see how it moved, and it's just impaled Mayday. Mayday, go ahead and roll evasion with disadvantage.
Oh,
Can I pull my action as it's attacking? Because I do have the Koreshnikov. I might be able to see it.
Let's see if it actually does hit Mayday. Let's see if his
Okay,
evasion
sure.
is good enough.
Gotcha.
But then I would like to actually just start combat.
Fair. I wanted to check as well.
I would like. Just because I'm looking at the evasion set. Since it's trying to impale me, would you take contortionist and like twist my body out of the way?
No.
Evasion.
No. Damn it.
That's literally what evasion
Yeah,
is
that's
for.
literally
You
what the
guys.
stat is
I
for.
know,
This is
I
like your
know.
AC. This is your dexterity to be able to avoid hits. Now, if you wanted to get unstabbed, then I would allow contortion.
Oh man, I'm stabbed.
Oh man, unstabbed easy. That's like the best thing I'm good at.
Huh.
I got
No,
15.
actually, I can attest
What did
that
me-
you are
what
actually
did you get,
very
Mayday?
bad at pulling out.
I got a 15.
Okay, it does hit you.
Oh no.
It's been nice knowing you, Mayday.
You know what? I had a good ride.
He can live if the dog starts to
You take
triage.
23 damage.
Does it ignore armor?
No?
No? Thank God. Thank God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was...
Are you looking? How
I mean-
are you looking, Mater?
I'm actually
Is
pretty
it-
good. I have not taken that much damage these past few
Okay,
sessions.
good.
I think I've taken any. I think you're the only one that took damage.
Is it wrong that I
it
kind of wish
wrong?
he had
Fine,
taken
well.
more damage?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry.
You're
Then
the
I'm
doctor.
wrong.
Okay.
Yeah,
You shouldn't
but we
say
were
that.
we were having a perfectly lovely conversation, and then he just goes and shoots it.
I tried. I basically couldn't have a conversation with it. I would have grabbed T. I would have talked to it. When have I ever not gone and talked to something? I've never shot first.
Okay,
Okay.
Han Solo.
We are now in combat.
Okay.
well
Scope,
darn.
you see this thing and you have your gun trained on it at the doorway, and as this bullet passes through it, you glance over and see it impaled in Mayday, realizing that he's shot, looking over at Mayday, and then realize that Mayday is impaled. And you swing your gun over. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Alright. And obviously I'm triggering my Krasnikov here.
Okay. Which I think gives you
So-
like a bonus to your attack roll, right?
I think it was advantage.
Yeah, I think it's just advantage, yeah.
Okay, and I will be firing every one of the rounds that I can this turn into it. So I'm gonna that'll be.
Oh yeah, you get to make multiple
uh,
attacks per action, I think, is what it is.
No, I don't know if it's that. I think that I think you're thinking of.
Oh, that's the
Senevistan.
Senevistan. Okay.
Yes, Senevistan. I always say it wrong. I don't know why.
What was that?
Anyway, yeah, the Krasnikov just gives me boosted perception, which is why I get advantage on my rolls.
How about this?
Um,
Because you have like double advantage on your attack, I will roll disadvantage on my evasion. How about that?
Sounds good. And I do have. Will you be rolling a disadvantage for every individual shot that I will fire here? Because I do have 3 rounds that I can fire with.
Yes.
custom.
Because you braced and you're using your Kretsnikov, so.
Alright, cool. I did want to make sure. Alright, so first shot, shoulder arms plus the 9 that I rolled. Well, actually, that's just the first roll. I need to check if I can explode. So wait, okay, so it's double advantage for me still, and you get disadvantage, or it's just
No,
one
you just
advantage?
get advantage. Just normal
Okay, cool.
advantage.
I just
And I'm
wanted to make-
taking disadvantage.
Okay, so that is a 20 to hit for
Okay.
the first
Wow.
shot.
Roll damage.
Alright. Let me just, okay, cool. Before that, next shot that hits is, also a 20. Or next fired shot is also a 20.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I need to grab 66. I luckily have exactly that amount.
Do you want to use the dice spot?
Well, no, I have 66.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 6. Okay, so I'll just pair up the 6s. That's 18, plus 3 is 21, plus 5 is 26, plus 3 is 29 damage.
Okay. The first shot, kablow, flies across the room, and all you guys see is just a spark ping off the side of this thing, and it's still just glaring down at Mayday.
Fair enough. Second shot was also, as stated, a 20.
Yep, go ahead and roll damage.
And the third shot. I'm glad I have advantage.
Oof.
Well. No, it's I still got a good roll. I just I'm just saying I'm glad I got advantage because all of these rolls were really stupid fucking good immediately.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
Third shot.
Could you give me damage for the second shot first, please?
Yep, right. Yep, so that is 5, 10, 15 plus 8 is 23 damage for the second shot.
Okay, yeah. Another ping off of its armor.
Alright, and the third shot, I exploded, got an 18 in total, plus my shoulder arms, which is an 11, so that is 27 to hit.
As you fire the second shot, you watch as its head slowly turns to you, just now recognizing you. And again, just like Mayday shot, as you fire your third bullet, you only hit its after image as it is suddenly upon you. And I need you to roll evasion with disadvantage.
I'm already fucked, so that's unfortunate. Okay. Can I counteract that disadvantage because of the Koreshnikov?
How would you count yourself for being in a wheelchair? Would you just want to take like a -5 penalty or something?
Can I make it different? Can I do something slightly different, actually?
What would you like to do?
I'm very sure that regardless of disadvantage, there's no way I succeed this. My body checks are all garbage.
Okay.
I would like to pull up my bulletproof shield and block with it.
I think that would still be a reflex check, but if you can give me something that's not evasion, I would consider letting you do it.
Okay.
The shield just counts as temporary HP, just like it's the first 10 hit, 10 damage.
Yeah, I'm effectively pulling up the shield as like a way to block some of the damage or like lessen the impact. Let's see. So it's a reflex check, so I'm sorry, I'm just trying to look through reflex skills.
Yeah, I think it's gotta be evasion. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I get you.
And this shield does count for your total armor, so
Okay.
it will go through the damage reduction that your armor does first.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, alright. Let's just... Okay, let's see. Alright, so, thanks to the disadvantage, unfortunately the explosion that I rolled doesn't fucking matter, but, I did roll an 8 after that, and,
Oh, actually,
I-
you wouldn't have disadvantage because you have the Kretsnikov.
Oh, okay. Then that's an 18. Before reflex.
Okay.
So 18 plus my reflex, which is 5. Actually, wait, where's the evasion skill in? Is it in body or
It's
Reflex?
It's fighting skill.
It's
Wait.
a fighting skill.
Oh, invasion is dex.
dexterity.
Can I argue something way stupider?
What?
I'm in a
Acrobatics?
wheelchair. Can I argue drive land vehicle?
No.
Technically, yeah. Oh.
You would still have. to
Normally
do
I
that.
would, but you've argued too many things at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I just
You
want.
used all your arguing.
Sorry,
points.
I just really don't want every single turn to be an argument of can I do this
No,
instead.
no, I'm sorry. I just I just wanted to check. Where is? Oh, there's evasion. Okay. Oh wait, did you say?
And currently
you
your
said
hands
evasion,
are on
right?
your rifle, not your wheelchair.
Fair. Well, it is automatic. And I'm joking. I'm not. I'm not gonna start.
I'm allowing you to have your shield up.
Yeah, I know. I do appreciate that. So it is still a reflex check, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So that's just 18 plus 5. I don't seem to have anything in evasion. So.
All right. This attack only hits your shield. How much damage or how much armor is your shield?
The bulletproof shield that I have actually doesn't have armor. It has health.
Okay. How much health does it have?
10.
Okay. This thing slashes straight through the shield, but it is enough to like send it off direct course, so it just like barely misses your chest and like slashes through your shoulder, but not enough to like really to hit you or like harm
Gotcha.
you.
So it digs into
It's
my
a superficial
armor, but it doesn't
wound.
actually.
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, unit, you are up.
Huh? Oh shit, zoned out again. 11.
You're in the middle of a fight for your life. Please do something.
I was eating beans.
Wait, baked or
Can.
Not important. Dude, me.
I'm eating beans.
The Stad Mayday. Skull took a shot at it. Pop shots.
Yeah.
I wanna. It's pissed off because it's
Yeah.
thing inside the damn thing.
This
That's
thing
what I'm
looks
fighting
like
for.
it's teleporting with how fast it's moving. I think Scope saw that it like did like a sonic dash out of place. Like it like blurred for a second. Even with your like heightened senses, you couldn't quite track it. You did see like the blade coming at you, and you brought up your shield just in time to deflect the attack.
I guess. There's one question before I do something. Is this the room with the thing he cares so much about? Where
Yes.
All right, cool. I like you sneak and get to the thing that he cares so, or the thing he cares so much
All right,
about.
roll stealth.
Got it. Oh wow, 20. I don't think that's enough, but I'll take it.
Did you actually get a 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That is your action to sneak, and you just want to use your movement to get over to it.
To the thing in the tube, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the tube got broken open, and it's just kind of hanging there from all of the wires and everything hooked up to it. Yeah.
All right. And that's my action, right? And my movement
Yes.
to all together.
Yep.
All right, I'm good. I pass my torch.
Okay. Freddy, do something.
Alright, so thinking about it for a little bit, it's moving at a quick speed.
Let's say Mach
You
1.
can't even tell that it's moving. It just looks like it's appearing and disappearing, like it's teleporting.
So
Scope
I'm
is
gonna
only
go-
capable of telling that it's moving super fast.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and test something.
Okay.
So,
Questionable.
other than my net running skills, of course, I like to mess around with one piece of cyberware that I had that has been stolen multiple times. I would love to activate my Devastator.
Okay. It activates. And I will say that while it's activate, it almost seems to be moving at the same frequency, that as you feel this vibration course through your entire body, you can see this thing as it's moving. It is moving faster than you, but you are able to perceive it.
Okay, that's good. So now, okay, so I have two choices here. I could either do. I was talking to out of character. I was talking to Neon in DM saying that I could probably use a combo of either my Sindevistan and the gun that I now carry on my person, or I could use my Sindevistan and martial arts.
Again, I would like to say that because you guys do not have your internal agents and cannot text each other and communicate, any communication that you have needs to be in character and said out loud. Please.
That's why I said out of character. But
I'm
since
asking you to
moving-
please not do that.
Okay, I'm sorry, but since I'm moving at nearly the same
Do
speed.
something.
All right, I'll get my gun and shoot it.
Okay. Shoot her!
Yep. Sure.
That'll be a 12.
Your shot just goes wide.
Okay.
Your hand is shaking too much. You've never used a weapon like this before. And as you watch as the charge of it builds up and launches, it almost seems like you're shaking, like messes with the discharge, that it just sort of like dissipates and doesn't fly straight.
Oh.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, a lot of people do need specialized weaponry to use in Sandevistan, so makes sense actually.
All right, so then I guess. Yeah, I would leave. I'll turn off my Sindevistan.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I mean, you didn't have to, but okay.
Fire,
I was just like describing it as okay. I'm not saying that like being in Sandevistan is like messing with your shot. I was describing what it looks like.
oh, okay, then never mind.
You've got
Disregard
shaky
my-
hands. You got soft hands, brother. You got soft hands.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
I could go for a butterfinger.
Butterfinger.
I'd go for some
Yeah.
chocolate.
Freddy, if you do not deactivate your Sandevistan, you should have another attack action.
Okay,
If you want to try and shoot again.
I'll go ahead and try to fire again.
Okay. I fired again and I missed. I missed both times.
Okay, Danny
And you
DeVito.
fire, and you miss.
All right, so I got an 18
Why
this time.
Danny DeVito? It's a
Oh,
Game
that's a-
Grumps thing.
I know, but Danny DeVito, when he said, and I just started blasting, that's what was in my head.
Okay.
That will also miss. Unfortunately.
Okay, so
Aw.
it's over 20. Okay.
No, I am rolling evasion for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not have a static AC.
Fast things can dodge things.
Neon,
That's it.
do something.
I'm contemplating flying kick. It needs me to be able to move at least 4 meters to, like, in one direction towards the enemy.
Yep,
is there
that-
enough space in this
there
room
is.
to do that?
Mhm.
Alright. Then Neon starts with, like, oh, wait, post.
I mean, at the very least, you could like at least take a couple steps back in order to do a flying leap. Like, I'm not gonna be like, no, there's like a computer in your way.
Right, I didn't know how big the room was.
Again, this room is 40 foot square.
Gotcha. Man, Neon starts walking at him like this, but then he just breaks into a sprint and then just does a flying kick. So I do my martial arts.
Okay, I'll roll evasion.
You know, I'm
And
gonna just say my plan.
I will say, Freddy, that when you tried to hit it with the 18, I did explode from my evasion. Yeah, it's like wrenching its blade out of the corner of Scope's wheelchair. Just like
I go to
slicing.
2 on the die. I'm going to. I'm going for it. I'm gonna spend an auto 10 and an egg point, so 27 plus an egg point.
Alright, roll damage.
Yeah. It's not a lot, but it's still something.
Just hope it doesn't impale you.
That is the hope.
Well, the nice thing is that probably.
I think it's 36 for the body that I'm at. Yeah, it's 36. Oh, but the thing that I forgot about the fact that you just said I hit. So flying kick, what does it do? If you hit, deal damage to the target spot at location. Additionally, if you hit, your target is now prone and it's removed from any motorcycle. It's not riding any vehicles. So.
Wait.
Yeah, the flying kick, if it hits, it makes them go prone.
Flying kick. Instead of making 2 attacks, use your action all your main movement this turn to fling 4 yards away. Additionally, if you hit, your target is now prone. It doesn't even get a save or anything? Okay.
Nope. That's what their evasion, that's why they get to roll an evasion rather than me hitting a DV. Because the difficulty values for the other martial arts are not high at all. They're not hard to reach. The ones that are hard to get to go off are the ones where people can actually roll something to avoid it.
I'm confused. So, am I not supposed to be rolling evasion?
You roll evasion. That's essentially it's silly because it's trying to avoid my attack.
So wait, are you guys saying that I shouldn't be rolling evasion?
I'm so confused.
I was
You
pretty
are
sure
supposed-
that whenever an attack is made, that you roll to hit and I roll evasion.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying you are like there are some martial arts techniques where the opponent doesn't roll an evasion, but I don't have any of those.
Oh, okay. Anywho's, this goes through. Yeah, you land a kick at like what, the back of its head or something to get it off of scope.
I just kind of like kick it in its side. Trying to like shove it away using the force of my own body flying at it.
Okay, go. What's the damage?
I only did 9 damage.
Okay, yeah. You feel like you hurt your foot more than you hurt this thing. But as you land a physical attack on it and actually feel it like get knocked off balance, more than you feel like you actually pushing this thing, you feel like it gets like distracted from your attack. Again, this is like jumping at a car. You don't feel like you would normally be able to knock this thing over, but it's firstly shocked that it was able to miss someone in a wheelchair. But as it like stumbles over, you do not see it fall to the ground. And before you can even prepare yourself to land on your feet, roll me an evasion.
Unconcerned.
Whenever you make an attack against it.
Man, another low roll. I'm now gonna spend an egg point on this one, so 19 plus an egg point.
Ow.
I have very limited auto tunes.
Oh, I need to roll. I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah. Normally, it only has a certain amount of movement, but because you knocked it down, it like stands back up and it has its hand out ready to grasp your throat as you're flying forwards, but you manage to just move your head out of the way and probably like slide onto its arm like as its clutch just barely misses your neck.
Oh dear.
Doc. That's right, I forgot. Your invasion is insane.
Yeah, I'm a martial artist. That is my best style of combat. I've just never gotten to use it.
Oh goodness, what am I even gonna do here?
What are you gonna do? Do you want to assist the creature that's currently dying? Do you want to heal
For a
one of
second,
your
what
allies?
creature's dying? Is it Bo?
No, the one is the thing.
You're the creature now.
I
Maybe
am
assist.
inside.
Maybe just maybe you should do medicine on the teammate that was fucking impaled.
Yeah, I still
Nah,
have
he's
like a
fine.
big hole in me. Actually, where was I impaled? You just
Center mass.
Yeah.
You
Center
currently
mass.
have a gaping chest wound.
It's fine. I'll fix it later. You keep going.
Oh, I look like Ukiora. That's cool.
I'm assuming that image is what she looks, or what the more feminine one looks like.
Mayday, you currently have a gaping chest wound, which means that you will have disadvantage on certain actions, such as like sprinting or breathing or doing certain physical attacks. Basically,
Breathing?
anything
That's
that
an
you need to
action?
like breathe or have like center of mass, you will have disadvantage on.
Hold on. It is. You said gaping wound?
Yes. Yeah, he got gaped. Haha, funny joke. All right, can we?
No,
Okay.
I was gonna look
No
for
one
it in
made the
my.
joke.
I was gonna look for it in my critical injury database. But I don't see
It's
it.
something that I made up.
Yeah. Cool.
He's not currently bleeding though,
All right, then he's fine.
so he's not going to be
so-
continuously losing.
Pulled out.
Because
So
this weapon is not a jagged weapon, so it does not do bleeding.
It is very sharp.
Yes, it just
So
went
it's
straight
like-
through him.
It's like the thing in movies where the hero will slash something with a sword and it just stands there for a second, and then after like 5 seconds it like slowly slides apart. That's essentially what's happening with you. You have yet to slowly slide apart.
Yeah, you're about to realize that you're already dead.
The person question mark that Freddy flopped on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
are they alive?
Not for long.
They were alive when you were able to get the readings from it while it was inside the tube. Now that Freddy
Okay.
has basically exposed it to the elements, you don't know what's going to happen to it. But you can see that all of the systems that are hooked up to it are going haywire. Like, alert, alert, this is not supposed to happen.
Can I attempt to stabilize it?
I would first need you to do a
Okay.
check to try and understand its physiology. Which I will either let you
Okay.
roll a medicine check, or you could probably look at the technological instruments if you go on and give me some sort of tech check for that. But that will be your action this turn, is trying to understand.
I think Doc has science for biology, don't you?
I do have science for biology.
I will let you
Would-
roll a biology check.
Okay. Would paramedic also work?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'll do the paramedic
Okay.
because that is better than my biology.
And again, this won't be actually doing anything this round. This is just you trying to understand its state. Because this is foreign. This is something that you do not understand or know about.
I got an 18, and I am going to spend another egg point.
Okay. You can see that this entity is comatose. They are currently hooked up with a bunch of tubes and whatnot. None of it seems to be supporting its weight like a harness, and yet it is sort of dangling and has kind of collapsed into the machine. And it's, you know, it's got like its feet touching the ground, but just barely, as it's mostly being supported by these things. But you can see that a lot of them are hooked up as like IVs. You can see that it does have a breathing apparatus. Its skin is like pale and moist. Again, it does not look like it is designed to survive outside of this container. But currently it is alive, it is breathing, it does have a heartbeat, but you can see that its eyes are darting around and like starting to flutter, and you can see actually segments of its like body and like head area have like are separated and open, and you can see like lights flickering on inside of their body. This thing is alive, but yeah. That is what I will give
They're
you.
bioluminescent.
What?
The creature is bioluminescent?
More of the fact that you can see its like internal synapses firing because its body is like open.
Okay. Interesting. Alright. Cool.
Belle, what would you like to do?
I think I would try to use something that no one knows what it does. Highlight projector. I'll try to trap that guy on a cube.
Okay. What I will say is that you could make like a fence around it, but you won't be able to make a like cube around it. Because again, this thing makes solid mass. So if you wanted to make a cube, you would actually be like filling the entire space with mass, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Also, if you want to do that, Neon is in proximity with it. So you would have to capture them both, no matter what you do. So, do you want to capture them both in the hard light cube, or do you want to just sort of make a perimeter around it? Trapping Neon inside with it.
Yeah, it's harder. I think I'll just...
Neon or Mayday?
It's Neon.
Neon.
Neon just gave him a flying kick.
Mayday's like on the other side of the room.
So no longer impaled, just gaping?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
I said that.
I'm just making sure, clarifying.
If that's the case, then I'm going to punch this thing.
You're going to what?
I'm going to punch it.
Oh. Okay.
He's a Fry Sparrow.
Good luck.
Oh no. It scares me when he says good luck.
14.
No.
Just no.
You reach out with your tiny little fist to punch at it, and you realize that you were punching towards the figure that was falling over from Neon's attack, and it's just not there when you punch at it.
You get for having tiny little arms. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, screw you and your big arms.
I'm not saying it's bad to have tiny arms. I'm just saying he has tiny arms.
Not everybody can be friggin' Joe Swanson. Cripple.
I was waiting for that.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I can't find a great image, but Doc, this is sort of what she looks like.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's
where there's like a semblance of like a humanoid form, but you can see that there's just sort of like pieces.
that is very interesting.
Again, you can kind of understand the mimicry that these aliens have. They take on a humanoid appearance, but that is not their true form or shape. Mayday. Mayday is deafened. We will cut back to the top of the order. But before Scope gets to go, they just say, "Lights out." And that's when all of the technology in this room just goes dark.
That's incredibly unsettling.
Great. See you guys next session.
All
so
right,
now
because
it is
Bella's technology.
it is pitch black in here. I think some of you guys have like glowing cyberware on you, but it is not enough to see around in this space unless you guys do something. But Candle, you are up.
Low light vision still work?
No, there is no light in here. I will say that you guys will need something.
Okay.
So, zero, like, it's effectively pitch dark?
Yes.
No visibility.
I think the biggest light source that you have is Bell.
I see.
And so I'll say that with low light vision, you can see its knee. Because Bell is like right there.
Fair enough. Okay, so I can see its knee. Well, in that case, I will.
Do you have low light vision?
I don't know.
I will let you make a perception check as a free
Okay.
action.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
I don't have anything else, so I don't believe I have low light vision unless that's just. Well, I mean, it's not gonna be a normal thing that humans are gonna.
No,
have.
not unless you have the cyberware for it.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck! I got the night vision on that shit next time.
You gotta put what on your what?
Night vision.
Perception. Let's
Ah,
see.
yeah.
That's where I put it. All right.
Basically, those of you who can't see in the dark, if you want to still try and do something, you'll have to make a perception check with disadvantage to fumble around in the dark before you make your action. Because you cannot see as a free action, is what I'm saying. So you have to make a perception check as a free action. Because Candle has his Keretsnikov, he eliminates that disadvantage just as a straight roll.
Okay, so
And if you have low light vision, you also ignore the disadvantage and just have a straight roll.
how's night vision?
Okay, yes.
I'm sorry. No, not night vision. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. 19. I got a 19. I don't have night vision.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
You
So
have the Keretsnikov, which eliminates your disadvantage for perception. So yeah, that's enough to see. You get a vague outline. It's almost like you can still see before the lights turned off, and you kind of have a map memorized of where everyone is. And yes, you can kind of see the knee of this thing. And you know where it's standing. What would you like to do as your action?
Kneecap the bitch. Sorry.
Okay, so the thing is, right, I could try that, but both of my shots being at really high damage levels did effectively nothing to this guy. Without direct light, I would in some ways be fighting completely alone. And if I'm fighting alone, well, again, basically we'll be fighting without anybody else who doesn't have night vision. And since we'll be lacking that,
I have a question.
so
Since I'm holding bow, am I able to see like a little bit around me since you said he glows?
Yes, I will say that because you have a minor light source, that will count as like low light vision, so you will not have disadvantage, but will still need to make a perception check. Also, you would have actually been able to go before this light turned off, but because you are not here, we have.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Would you have liked to do something?
The only thing I would have done was make myself unimpaled, take out. That's it.
Unable takeout? What?
I'd like to remove what was impaled me.
Oh, that was their arm blade.
Oh, was it? Oh no. All right, never mind.
Yeah, so it got pulled out. Don't worry.
Oh, I thought it was just like something. He
This
threw at
monster
me.
definitely.
You were
pulls
having
out its
trouble
pride.
breathing, and you can feel yourself growing cold.
That's scary.
Oh,
Actually, that's like actually
I'm-
terrifying.
okay.
I might
so-
have to do nothing much.
Do you
Alright.
want to roll medicine on yourself?
I can't make it worse, I guess.
No.
That's incredibly incorrect. Speaking as your doctor, please don't do that.
I can't make it
I
worse.
can't hear my
Stab,
doctor.
stab, stab, stab.
You,
All right, is it
you,
better?
you very
Yeah.
much can make it a whole lot worse.
What's that, doctor? Oh, I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Oh, the group chat's closing. Oh my god. Oh no.
No, okay, you can go ahead and die.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were more interested in investigating the alien than me. That's fine. I guess we each have our priorities.
You ate one, bitch.
Honestly, I hate to tell you this, my guy. The alien is a bit more interesting than you.
But
Only a bit,
inside
though.
the hole.
I've
Now's not the time
literally
to
never
dig your
seen
holes.
Okay.
It's attacking scope, right?
No, Scope would be making an attack right now, but you're like
Um,
ripping up some of your clothes to try and like stop some of this bleeding. That's what you're doing right now.
Okay. That's what I'm just curious.
So this is an odd question, but can I, instead of attacking, try and get my? I first of all, I close one of my eyes, and I'm going to try and let the other eye get used to the darkness.
Oh.
If I do not
Close
want to
it
fight
and
in
press.
this state.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
that.
I'm
Ooh.
holding my action and closing one of my eyes. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I got a
Maybe
13.
give me like a perception or conceal reveal check to see if you can like adjust to the light or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do.
But Mayday,
I'll-
what'd you get for your medicine?
I got 13, but I'd like to use the auto 10 and a egg point.
All right, you are able to staunch the bleeding, so you will not continue to bleed out and die here. You are fairly confident of that.
That is
Okay.
a 12.
I'm
but-
fairly
Would I still get
confident of
disadvantage for what I do?
Unfortunately,
Like-
because you are not skilled, you do not remove the critical injury condition.
Okay, so I'd still have to get it. Alright.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I only got a 12.
Okay. You close one eye, and that eye is adjusting.
Well, no, I'm adjusting the eye that's open. I'm pulling
Right.
a pirate's.
Yes. No, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that eye is adjusting. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot of light in here.
Yep.
But we'll come back to this if something happens.
Yeah.
I don't really think that's a fail or a success because I just don't think there's anything to really perceive at the moment.
Yeah, no,
but
that's-
we'll come
that's
back to it.
Yeah.
Unit. you're up.
I'm looking at my items right now.
It's
Why?
dark, brother.
Yeah, it's dark.
If
I
you
don't
want to
have
perceive anything, I need you to roll me
Roll
a
disadvantage.
perception at disadvantage. Also, you were also right up on the alien, but Doc did not see you when they got up to the alien. That's how good your stealth was.
Oh, nice.
Talk is a free action amongst the characters, or will that be an action?
No, you can talk as a free action. You just have to do it out loud and in character, please. No
trying to
table
hold this
talking.
thing as
But yeah,
hostage.
anybody can talk right now. Anybody can talk.
Not the.
They care so much about it, might as well hold it hostage and make this thing fuck off.
That's not how. Okay.
So how's y'all's day going?
Could be worse.
Is there any way we could yank this thing down without it being more harmed and to make that thing chill the fuck out?
What did you get for your perception check with disadvantage?
I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay.
I was kind of thinking out loud.
I will say, when you first got up here, just looking at it, a lot of these things are connected in ways that you don't understand. So
I
you
figured
don't
that
know
much.
if they're like really in deep. You don't know if it's just on the surface. You also don't know if just yanking on it is going to rip stuff off. So it's going to be a bit of a gamble just because you don't understand their physiology. But
Yeah. Inspiration has the ability to take off disadvantage, right?
correct.
Alright, I'm gonna use inspiration because I rolled a 22 for perception.
Okay. Yes, you have your hands on the body of this person. What would you like to do?
Examine how to like take him off this thing safely.
Give me some sort of like tech check, probably.
Tech check. It want to be basic tech check, huh?
I mean, I think that's what you gotta do. I can't think of another tech check. I think basic tech is just kind of an all-encompassing whatever. So yeah, give me a basic tech check. I will actually give you advantage because of your background.
Alright, I'll roll basic tech.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's alien stuff and such. So I was like, is it regular or is it not regular?
Yeah.
And it's right there.
The fact that you can call
even though I
some
got-
alien tech regular.
You have advantage.
I know, but even though I got a 20, I might add an auto 10 just in case.
Okay. Yeah, you fumble your hands over this thing, and either, on accident or just through pure luck, you manage to disable some of these connections, and it starts to slowly fall to the ground. And Doc, I will say that because you are there assisting, you can also help this entity to the ground. They are giving off very minor amounts of light, not enough to see anything else, but just enough so that you can perceive it. That is what I will give you. You guys can also perceive Bell without needing to do any checks because he's glowing. But I don't think anybody else is creating any light. I think Silva has like a... Do you have a fancy jacket? And a mask. Or Neon has a mask and a jacket.
What the hell?
My mask glows.
So yeah, you guys can see Neon and Bell. That's what you can perceive.
I mean, my hair glows. So
Wait, didn't Mayday also get like a glowing suit?
Yeah, I think so. Well, no, they didn't.
No, they got a
just change
color changing suit. No,
Yeah, I'm about to say they didn't just change color.
So I have tech hair that does. It technically does say that it gives off a little bit of light. I have LED.
Yeah, but you've got your
I
hood
have
up.
LED. I've got
I'm just
LED
kidding.
nails. I've got the mask that also puts off some light depending on what. Like it's basically like with how VTubers they can press a button for what face it's doing. He has that. There's like a buttload of different things on him that can shed light. His tattoos would not be visible because they'd be under his clothing. But
Okay,
those are
I will give
tattoos.
you low light, so people can easily perceive you, and you can perceive things immediately close to you.
Roger.
And if Mayday was here, I would ask him, but he's not here. That is Unit's turn. Freddy, you are up.
All right.
I'm already scared.
Freddy, you can feel footsteps behind you. But only because your Sendevistan is active. It's almost as if you're like vibrating through the darkness, that you can like almost perceive it. As if it's in a physical space in the same location that you are.
Freddy's resonating with the thing.
Basically because they're both in a similar Sendevistan state. He can kind of like feel it more than he can see it.
Yeah, instead of using my
It would be like
I'm
using the
gonna-
blink spell where it like takes you into the ethereal plane. It's kind of like that.
Oh yeah, instead of using my eyes, I'm gonna mainly rely on my hearing. So I'm gonna slowly turn around.
Okay. You turn around. Now what?
Do I know where it is?
Roughly.
Like,
Would you like to give
Okay,
me a
so I'm
perception
also-
check?
okay, yes, I would love to do that.
Okay.
22.
Yeah, you know that it is coming towards you. It's like 5 feet from you. You can't see it, but you know it's there.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to shoot it.
Again? Okay. Roll it. Goodness gracious. I
got a
rolled my
25.
d10 and it rolled like just on the rim and almost rolled off my table back behind against the wall.
Oh.
Like my mouse cord caught it.
Wow.
The mouse for the save.
But I got a 25.
Okay. That will hit. Roll damage.
Man, if you get this thing up and alive, dude, chill the fuck out of this guy. That'd be
A
great.
total of 8. 8 damage.
You guys all watch as a bolt of light sparks out in the darkness, and it's less of like a ricochet shot from Scope's rifle, but instead you watch as this energy seeps into the shoulder of this creature, and for a moment it's almost as if you can see it before it quickly dissipates.
Okay.
And Freddy, you have another shot. But like in your mind's eye, you hear it like take the hit, like but like all scratchy and robotic-y and staticky. I don't know if you guys have like listened to a fight against Darth Vader, and usually he's quiet, and usually all you can hear is like the breathing. But whenever he like takes a hit, it just sounds so cool. It's just like, but like roboticized. It's so cool.
Yeah, I got an 18. And I think I'm gonna use an egg point.
Okay. With an egg point, go ahead and roll damage.
That'll be another 8.
Okay. You steady your gun, and this time you actually hit it dead center, and you can see that it was rushing towards you, and with that hit, it almost like stumbles backwards and falls into the darkness. And now I need you to make me a reflex save. As you watch as this energy like spider webs across its chest, spreading out and dissipating as it does so.
What is a 20? Yeah, 20 get me. Just a solid 20.
Okay, yeah. You guys don't see anything, but you hear like the swing as it just like cuts through the air, and you can almost see like the separation of the air as this blade just misses you, Freddy.
Why does he always dodge death? Like, actually.
Neon.
How?
Death is allergic to Freddy.
I like that one.
He's been cursed by Thanos. He can't see death.
No, he's not that cool.
You're not cool enough to be Deadpool, Nightshade. No.
I mean, he's at least close to being insane enough to be Deadpool.
We just need to give him cancer.
now. Give me cancer.
I mean, he's right there. You know, like
He already has Tori. No.
Damn.
No. So you said it was. I had to, at the very least, do a perception chance. The perception check, not chance.
Yeah. What would you like to try and perceive?
I want to find it so I can punch it.
Okay. You're pretty close to it, so just give me a straight roll.
Sparrow, can I roll to get Freddy
Unfortunately-
cancer?
You want to
Unfortunately, My
what?
perception is garbage.
Can I roll to give Freddy cancer?
Not right now. Later.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, I got a 10 on the die. Okay. This will be my best perception roll ever. 25.
Okay. What I'm going to say is that you are still like holding onto its arm from when it like just missed your neck. That I like kind of described as you like grasping onto its arm, and so you're still holding onto it. How about that?
Gotcha. So the monster's scared to fight humans in the light. Alright. And I just go for 2 punches with martial arts.
Maybe don't provoke it. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
And you get under its skin if it has skin. And you
I
try
don't
to
think
convince
it
it to
does.
do what's not in to its advantage. And like first attack is a 23.
That'll hit.
I have 13 damage and 2 of the dice were 6s.
Okay. You pound your fists against its flesh, and again, it's like punching the side of a car. Just doof, doof, and you manage to like roll with the punches, but you're not sure how much damage you're actually dealing to it.
And then second attack, that one's a 21 to hit.
That one will miss. Again, you start to feel like your fist going into the exact same spot where it was, and it's just suddenly not there. And I need you to make me an evasion roll.
$23. I'll spend a mag point.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say no more egg points on attack rolls and evasion rolls. Those are mostly used for, skill checks, investigating mystery, and whatnot.
Roger.
Okay.
Breaker.
Then yeah, just 23.
Not quite. It's pretty close. You take 22 points of damage as you feel a blade stick actually slash through your hand. And you suddenly don't feel your left hand anymore. Like you try to move your fingers and it's not there. You can't feel it anymore. And you reach with your right hand and all you feel is blunted wrist.
The suit you got me was, you said 20 armor on that?
I got 20 armor on it.
Alright, so it goes down to 19 now. But you're now missing your left hand. So you can still do punches.
Actually, you can
punching with your
technically
stub.
punch harder.
Taekwondo is also a lot of kicks as well.
But you won't be able to handle two-handed weaponry, and your grappling skills will be at disadvantage.
And I'll put it back on you.
Now that your hand is missing, you can actually punch harder. The only reason we can't punch harder normally is because our fingers could potentially break, but now that you don't have fingers, you can't break, so you can punch harder.
Doc, it's your turn to give Freddy cancer.
Yay! Oh.
Don't do that.
The alien creature is free of its systems.
Okay. I'd like to stabilize it, I guess.
Okay. Roll me a perception check first. Because you are right here, I will not give you disadvantage. And because it's like glowing slightly, you just give me a perception check.
Oh, you're checking
persuasion.
alien
Hold
thing.
on. Perception.
Yes.
I keep forgetting where I am.
Yep. And that's an 18.
Okay, yeah, you're able to perceive it. You don't know how this thing got disconnected through some ghostly force. It's become disconnected. You don't know.
Got it. Okay.
There's just like a bunch of shadow hands in the darkness that have like disconnected
That's
it.
weird. Oh my god, I wonder how that happened. I don't have the time for that right now.
Unit, you haven't said anything, right?
What? Oh, technically, 2 has not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like ghostly hands. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing paranormal? Oh, that's...
I don't have the time to figure out how these things got disconnected. Anyway,
Oh man.
I'm gonna roll paramedic
Yeah.
to try and stabilize
lore
this thing.
notes.
I got a 23.
Okay. Yeah, now that its blood transfusion and breathing apparatus have been removed, now you have a better chance of understanding of how to keep it alive. You can tell that it is like... You can get the sense that it was under some sort of drug and is like coming out of its stupor.
Okay.
But it's doing so violently. And you get the idea that if you don't do something, it's going to suffer and possibly injure itself. That's the information that you understand. What did you get for your check, though? What are you trying to do exactly?
What do you mean?
What was the check that you got?
For paramedic,
Yes.
23.
Okay. You are able to do some like very basic things where you like hold its hand and like raise its head up, basically. And you're not really sure what to do. Do you want to try and inject it with anything or like feed it any sort of medicine or something? Or are you just trying to do physical stuff? I will say this. Do you want to try and put its like pieces together?
Do they look like they should be?
Yes. Again, if you look at that like visual representation,
I will attempt to fix what I see as broken.
Okay. These pieces that have become separated, you try to slot them back in, and you are relatively able to do so. Again, you can't quite see a large image, like the full picture of what's happening here, but you are able to do that. Belle, what would you like to do?
So, I was reminding that these creatures that were referred to as the invisible friends, their cloaking device skills stop working when they are close into the EMR machine, right?
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's using its cloaking device now that it's entered this room. It is instead used its power to turn off the lights.
I assume that other systems might have failed as well, right?
What do you mean?
I'm thinking maybe electromagnetic waves can disrupt some of its systems. So
yes.
I'm going to get a very powerful source of electromagnetic waves by picking the power core with the radioactive core.
Okay.
And I'm going to point the cracked side towards this creature. He's like fighting with everyone, he's like covered in blood. So it shouldn't be that hard for me to find it with my thermal sight.
Yeah, no, you can perceive it. What are you doing?
I'm trying to blast this thing with electromagnetic radiation to try to maybe cause some system failure. So it might start slowing down.
So you want to take the Tesseract and like crack it on the ground and hope that it only irradiates the one creature and not your friends?
No, it already
don't.
had a crack when I pull it off. I'm just like pointing the crack towards him. I want to be able to do this for a long period.
Or what you're doing.
It's like shining a light on a shadow creature. I think he's trying to do to like make it hurt.
Yeah. When I pick up the core, it had a crack on it. It was leaking radiation.
Yes,
what I'm
and
doing,
I
pointing
thought
the,
you
the
fixed
crack
that.
I think I never took a session to do that.
If you didn't fix it, the entire party is dead. They would have died to radiation sickness.
Okay.
I was pretty confident that how I described it is that you needed to like disarm the bomb and then repair it so that it didn't explode because it was unsafe.
Oh, okay.
So I believe that's what happened at that session. If you want to rip off the patch, like if you want to pop off the weld or something, I'll let you do that. But again, you are trying to weaponize something that
Like AoE, it might kill the enemy, but it'll also probably kill everyone else.
Do you want to risk nuking everybody is my question.
Okay,
and this is the problem that I always have, is that I want to give creative freedom to the player, but I want to warn you against these like really cool moments of like, oh, I could, one shot the boss and possibly total party kill the party. Like, if you really want to do that, you can try, and I'm not going to stop you. But even if you fail or succeed, I don't think it's going to be very fun. So you tell me what you want to do.
Yeah. I didn't know what's that unstable, so I won't do that. I will do the sensible option and use the hard light projector to create like a small ball to illuminate the room. So everyone can see.
From what you were trying to describe, it sounds like you want to throw a mini nuke at your feet, and I don't really think that makes sense.
I won't do that anymore. I didn't know what's that unstable. I think I could just like point at a random direction.
Freddy
like
and Neon are in
crack.
melee with it, and you are also right there. So if you want to blast it, you can blast it. I'm just letting you know the situation.
He already backed off from doing that.
So
I'm going to use the hard light projector to make a a solid object that close, so everyone can see, and we are on a fair fight again.
Okay. Yeah, what you could do is just like make a carpet sort of just up in the air somewhere. Like it doesn't need to be connected to anything as long as the projector is up. If you just want to make like a big old carpet, just like a flat line up in the air, that'll basically count as like a light source that will like illuminate from the ceiling if you want to do that.
I was thinking more like a disco ball, and on the
Oh.
next turn, maybe I try to bully him with the disco ball,
I
like
hit it with the
throwing,
boogie bomb.
but just like yeeting across the room.
You tell me what shape it is. It will
Yeah,
be static. It will not move.
How about?
It
Well,
will
there
shed
goes
light
our
though.
disco
party.
I will say that it will illuminate the room. That is a very clever use of using it, so I will give you an egg point. But just again, it will create a very simple geometric shape in the air and will cast light, and it does not move. But it has...
Yes.
Yeah. It has physicality, but it has no mass, so it can't be moved.
Okay.
So you
Oh,
just
that's
generate
right.
a disco ball? Is what you
Yeah.
want to do? I will say that this room is like 80 feet tall. So if you still want to make like a... if you want to make like a 20-foot sphere disco ball that's like huge up in the air, you could do that.
Yeah, I think I'll do
Bro
like this
literally
massive ball.
creates a sun.
It should be really distracting for that guy and everyone involved.
Alright. For those of you that are in the darkness, suddenly this room is illuminated in a soft glow of light as a basically multi-sided sphere just sort of appears. I will say that it doesn't really cast beams of light, but it is mostly like a soft light that illuminates the entire room. It's like mood lighting, basically.
Nice.
And just
Of
look
course
around,
you would say
see where the guy is. And
Mayday!
Get
He
him!
set the mood!
There it
Actually,
is.
I would like you to make me a basic tech check for using this device. Just because you
Okay.
haven't used it very much, it's still, tech that you're not
New.
familiar with. So I would like you to give me just a... You'll probably blow this out of the park, but just give me a check.
Yeah, 90.
Okay, yeah. You're able to
And I
do
got
it.
a 2 on the die.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, you set it up, and you managed to wedge it in to, like, some floor rubble so it won't get knocked over unless someone purposely comes over to, like, kick it over. Top of the round. Hey, Doc, give me an evasion roll with disadvantage.
What the f-
You're the one that it can perceive that's interacting with the primary subject. I will let you know, I did not roll very good.
I hope I roll good. Wait, hold on. Did you roll higher than a 14?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, I'm just saying, my modifier is a 14. So I got an 18 for evasion.
Rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4, yeah.
It's still going to hit you.
What the f-
I would like you to give me a body check now.
Where's that?
Oh, actually, what is your body score? Excuse me.
2.
Oh.
Oh. You're fucked.
Actually, if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
top of the round, wouldn't it be my turn?
No, it does go before you.
Okay, fair. I just wanted to make sure.
That
I was
makes
gonna
sense.
screw it instead, yeah.
I was a little lost too when you said that, top of the round, and then like, oh, evasion. I was like, what the fuck?
evasion. Scope is going to shoot.
It did only get a 20, so I was like really impressed that Scope was like right on its heels. But
Yeah.
basically, it gets an action at the start of the round, and then it has unlimited reactions of counterattack.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It has a defense matrix. What did you get for your evasion?
18 for evasion. And I have a body score of 2.
What will that mean?
So do
Okay.
you want me to roll a d10 and add 2?
You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I'm terrified. I got an 8.
Okay.
Guys, I'm scared.
Yeah, good. Be
I'm
scared.
scared for you.
Be afraid.
Don't worry.
Why would you say good?
Because if you weren't afraid, you wouldn't care.
The
If you
scope
weren't
not-
Hey
afraid,
Doc,
you'd
take
die way
17
easier.
points of damage and you have a brain injury. As you feel part of the back of your head get sliced clean off.
Holy fuck!
Oh, I'm so sorry, Doc.
You don't mean it.
You
God
have a
darn,
minus
he
2
was-
to all actions, and your base death saving throw is reduced by 1. You have a penalty of 1.
How much damage?
17.
17.
Geez, that's unfortunate. He was the brains of our operation.
More like the fucking backbone.
Well, the brains are still there somewhere.
Oh no, the backbone's Freddy.
Aha.
It's just that it gets stolen. It's fine.
All right, Doc. What is your armor and what is your HP?
My armor is 11, which I'm taking down by 1.
Correct. So now it's 10, and you took 6
minus-
points of damage.
Okay. So 6 points of damage.
How you looking?
19 health.
Okay. I was gonna say that was very close to a decapitation.
Ow.
Scope, you are up.
Guys, is there a draft in here? The back of my head feels really cold all of a sudden.
Shut up. Anyway.
Your neck feels wet.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Doc.
Wouldn't it not feel cold and instead feel warm because of the gush of blood?
All I was saying is that his neck feels wet.
Hmm. Must be a sensation the Doc's used to. Anyway.
Mayday! I told you not to stand behind me!
Maybe's not here.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start firing.
All right, roll me a perception check.
Wait. Why do I have to roll perception?
Just on all of your turns, if you want to perceive it.
Fair.
I will
because,
reduce the DC because you did that thing with your eye.
No, I'm asking because didn't
I turned on the lights.
Bell literally just create a light construct?
Oh,
for...
I'm a fool. Yes, you. Okay, yes, it is illuminated. Yes, you can see it.
Yeah, no,
I can't believe I
that's why
forgot
was
that.
confused.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
Wait, did you?
Wait, if you had remembered that, would I still have gotten my head chopped?
Probably.
It can already see in the dark.
Yeah.
It was just it's fast, you can't perceive it.
Time to make my rolls. Alright, obviously using my Koreshnikov, so that's advantage.
Yes.
So that is an 8 plus my shoulder mount, which is a 19 on the first one.
That will hit.
Alright, cool. Let me go ahead and grab all of the d6s. I literally, the funny thing is I have exactly 6 of them. So if my weapon gets stronger, I will have to use the dice bot. That was a bad luck on that roll. That's unfortunate. 8, 9, and plus 10, and okay, yeah, that one just does 15 damage.
Okay.
And in this case, I will be aiming for the legs.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
you watch as its leg is illuminated in bright light as it sparks off, and you actually do see like a scorch mark on its calf.
Good.
Shot number 2.
Okay.
That is another 19.
Let me see. Unfortunately, that one will miss.
Can I throw in an exploit?
You may not.
Shit.
You fire a bullet and again hit the exact same spot that your first shot did, but it's not there anymore and instead is right upon you. Please roll me an evasion.
Yeah, alright. I will
Actually,
use my point for this one.
You may instead roll evasion or brawling because it is going to grapple you.
Let's be fair here. We know that I have to do evasion, right?
Okay.
Like,
You
well,
were just
actually, no,
trying
it's,
not to
I
do
forgot
evasion
it's,
last time, so I'm
no,
just
I forgot
giving
it
you
was,
options.
I forgot it was Dex. The fun thing is, both of them have the exact same score, so it doesn't actually matter.
Okay.
Can I just shoot him again? Like, is that an option that I have? Like, I'm gonna fail this. Can I just shoot him a third time?
No, he just failed because he grappled the chair, not you.
No, because this is like a contested roll.
Fair enough. Alright, let's see. I'll roll, evasion again. Alright. That explodes, so I'm on the right path. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be enough, I'm not gonna lie.
What'd you get?
20.
No.
Yeah, I figured as much. I can't avoid this. Like, even if I exploded twice, I would have been fucked. My modifier's 4.
You don't feel anything. You also
Damn,
don't
I
see
died.
anything for a moment because what it does is it zips right in front of you, but it's kneeling down, grabs the bottom of the wheelchair, and just up throws and tosses you across the room.
Dude.
I would like you to make me another evasion check to see if you can land properly.
Guys,
I doubt it, but I'll try.
When cooking
yeah.
your food,
Goodness
always
gracious. Okay,
cook your
you know what?
vegetables.
I rolled the same number on the dice, so I'm gonna roll it here.
No, Sparrow, you don't even have to worry. I definitely failed. I rolled a 1, and then I rolled an 8. So, my number is
-4?
negative.
Okay. You do take 15 points of damage, and I will give you a critical injury.
Yeah, fair enough.
Collapsed lung, that's what Mayday would have. Let's see. I will actually just
Maybe?
roll for it as well.
Roll
Torn
for
muscle, -2 to all melee attacks.
Okay.
You
alright.
feel your leg get ripped open, and you're like, oh no, not my leg.
I know, I feel my leg get ripped open, and my genuine reaction is just... Because, you know, actively trying to avoid getting my leg more injured while I look for an answer of some kind.
Your wheelchair smashes against the wall and falls into pieces, and you land like on a little piece of rebar or something.
Yep.
But now it's Unit's turn. Unit, you are still stealthed.
Oh wait,
I know.
does it end my turn with that happening, by the way? Because I
Oh
do
no,
still
it's
have
not.
one
That
more
was
shot.
just your attack action, so you still technically have your move. You are correct.
No, I wasn't done with my attack action.
You did 2 attacks, didn't you?
I can fire 3 times.
Ooh. All right. I will let you. You know what? Let's roll from here. What would you like to do?
So I am fucking lying on the ground, yeah?
Technically, it wouldn't have gone until you were finished with your attacks, so I will still let you have your gun and be in the chair, and then he will toss you. So go ahead and roll with your gun. Because you failed your evasion, you dropped your gun. And you're like prone on the ground, like right now. But before that happens, you can still shoot.
Okay. That one is a 30.
A 30?
Got 30 to hit.
He got his other kneecap. Fuck him.
It
Nope.
exploded. I rolled a 9.
I rolled 2 ones.
So it double explodes?
No.
Big guy
It's a
explodes.
double negative.
How about this? As it's like dashing towards you, you just like press the gun right into its shoulder as it's like kneeling down to lift your chair up, and you just blast it right in the shoulder. Go ahead and roll damage.
So this thing has
Let's
a
see.
fucked up calf, a fucked up shoulder. Where else?
Also, let me know if you get any 6s on this.
Oh god.
I did get a 6.
Okay, just one?
Just one, yeah.
Okay.
6, 12, and then 18 damage.
Okay. As you blast into its shoulder, you watch as shrapnel flies, but before you even have a second to like feel some sort of success or joys.
I'm
and,
not
like-
fucking yeeted across
Yes,
the
you were
room,
yeeted across the room, yes. Now it is Unit's turn. Oh, actually, you still have your movement if you want to try and
No, I
Okay.
think I in this case, I press myself up against the wall, and I'm going to, prep so I can brace again, so I can have more advantage.
Okay. You don't know where your gun is.
I take out my pistol,
Okay.
Your pistol or the pistol we were given?
a heavy pistol.
Oh, okay.
Ah. Where was that strapped? Like in your breast pocket or something cool?
Yeah, I have it.
You have it tucked in your waistband, probably.
Yeah. Well, no, it's on. It is holstered actively on my hip.
Oh, okay. A big iron on his hip.
Yeah. I'm
Ah.
from Texas. I have to.
All right.
It's necessary.
Oh, but unfortunately, you forgot to strap it, so it also flew. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man, not the technicality.
Yeah, you all of your inventory just drops out of you.
All of your inventory falls. to
You
the
die
floor.
like a
Just
Lego
ima-
person, and all your pieces just fall.
Yeah, I'm just imagining a monster in a game getting hit and everything just starts flying out.
Yeah, literally. I was about to say Lego. Just, yep.
You will freak out do some Mortal Kombat.
But,
But
well,
before it goes-
Actually, it would
I'm actually still in really good condition, surprisingly.
Yeah, this was more of like a situational attack.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Actually, this would be the sound of you flying across the room and then hitting.
Oh,
Real.
what the fuck that then?
Real.
Okay, unit, please do something.
Just like, what can I do? That's my question to myself.
Shoot it.
You glance up
Use the
to see
crowbar.
you see viscera and brain matter leaking out onto the shoulder of your friend Doc.
At which point he goes, "Hey, unit, the back of my head itches. Can you scratch?"
No, please.
You don't even know the
Can
unit's
you
there.
scratch it?
You don't even know
Unit
who's there.
Zombie.
Yeah.
I do not want to get too visual with this.
I know. That's the thing.
All I can imagine is exactly what he did to what's her name? Minerva. Yeah, literally just, can you scratch it? A zombie. Bam, 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 bam. Zero
Alright.
hesitation. All fucking
Fucking
murder.
hell, man. like the options are, because the thing went to where Scope was previously, threw him across the room. That's about a long way from where 2 is. By the time 2 gets there, the guy could just vanish and appear, just stab him in the back. And I'm like, what is the best course of action? And the first thing that comes to mind is, what if I just chuck a fucking grenade off this thing knowing? But then again, the teammates are also near him. So it's a whole predicament.
It is not near anyone because it moved out of melee from everyone and went over to the sniper, and now the sniper's not near it because the sniper got
was
scattered.
thrown. I got fucking yeeted.
Yeah.
This thing
He
wants to
casts
kill us.
catapult, which only lifts 1 to 5 pounds, which is more than what Scope weighs. So Scope got thrown across the room.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
damn, you will have.
I want to know if it's possible to fucking resuscitate this thing and get it up so we get this thing.
I will say this. Would you like... I don't think this is a thing in Cyberpunk, but if you want to give advantage to anything that Doc does, you can assist him. Would you like to do that?
No.
I'm gonna need.
No.
Okay.
No, he
No.
says.
Because I feel like that action can be dealt with somewhere else. You know, like I can put this as something, but it's really hard to
Damn.
think of it. And I normally put on the timer fucking hell sooner or later.
Oh my goodness. Oh no,
was
it's
just
Scope
about
and
to
Doc.
do Yo, Fusion, huh? You know, how far is this thing away from you too, since the area is illuminated, right?
I'll say like 20 feet.
20 feet, and
Yeah.
how do you? So I have 9 movement. Is that times by anything, or?
I think it's still relatively within your movement ability to get over there. That's fine.
All right. I guess I'll use my movement, get to it, and I'll use my shotgun.
Okay.
And how does this work again? It's a 2-hand.
You roll plus shoulder arm? What is a shotgun?
Would it be shoulder arm? Shotgun would be a shoulder arm, right?
Shotgun,
Yeah.
shoulder arm, yeah.
Okay.
If it's the kind of gun that you usually brace by putting it on your shoulder, that's a shoulder arm.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay. I
unless
had to
you're
make sure I knew
using
what I
like,
was doing.
I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. It should say.
unless
Like
you're
even for
using
hip firing, it still counts as a shoulder arm because you normally would brace it with your shoulder.
You know, guys, I also can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay, good one.
So, off the back of your
All right. Take an egg point.
That's a good one.
Gonna
Okay.
have 1 egg point as
So
a
short arm
trait.
is to see if I can use my weapon, correct?
no, it's to shoot the weapon.
Shoot my
Yeah,
weapon.
that's to hit. It's like
Yeah, you're-
reflex plus whatever levels or you have in the skill shoulder arm.
Okay. I guess since I got a 16, I'll add auto 10.
Okay, that will hit. Roll damage.
Yeah, see, that's what I was getting confused on the damage part. Because you can't add to damage, correct?
No, you cannot.
Or aim damage at all.
Yeah, it's just whatever the damage is. It's because there is like specific upgrades that you can do to weapons to change how their
Yeah.
damage works or whatnot. But
So instead of being a player modifier, it would be a game modifier.
right, like weapons will always deal d6s because if you get a 6, it's a crit, and if you get 2 or more, then it's a critical injury. So it will always be d6s, but there are certain mods that you can put on weapons to like either give yourself another dice or a reroll, or like just plus to the damage.
Yeah, and something is, I want to succeed so bad that I forget I have Daredevil, where I have the option to fail on purpose and succeed in the next time.
Well, currently you've been stealthed, so you haven't put yourself in danger yet.
Oh, no,
but attacking this thing will be putting you
Risk and
in
reward.
danger.
I could have done risk and reward first, but
You can use luck points to add to hit with your weapon. if you wanted to use that, but I don't think you can
I
spend
already
any
have,
to add
yeah.
damage. No.
No, I already have. I think since I already used auto 10, I said I haven't had nothing else. That's solid right there, correct?
Yep.
All right. So it was at 16 plus a 10, which was a 26, right? I'm trying to make sure I got everything right. Damage, please do good. 11. Does oh no, that's just my solo for 2-spot weakness. So it's 11 for damage.
Any of those 6s?
Nope.
Okay.
We want 6s?
I mean, the damage dice for weapons should be d6s.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you blast into this thing, and you actually look as there is like an imprint, like the slug has embedded into it, and there's like a spiderweb crack against its body. And that's when it wheels around on you, and I need you to make an evasion roll.
Gotcha. And Scope's Scope has the high compact sniper rifle. Got it.
Yeah, I got a custom one. It's
Yeah, he spent a lot of money on it.
It cost a lot, but fuck, is it worth it, man? Like,
All right. I got it.
I'll be honest, I was not expecting you to get through its armor, but goodness gracious, did you? I forgot you had that thing. I was like, I'll just make it dark so he can't see.
Yeah, 66 damage is fucking insane.
How the fuck you get huh?
Like I said, I spent a lot of fucking money on this.
You know,
I'm pretty sure I spent around like 50 favor on that sniper alone.
Alright. So I got an 18. I'ma add 3 luck points, but if I recall, one of my luck points are double.
Correct. So if you spend 3 luck points, that would be a +6 to what you
18 plus 6. Math is not my friend today.
So an 18 plus 6 is a 24, correct?
Yeah, I was doing the math in my head.
Okay. That is a tie, so I need us to do a reroll.
Oh, shoot. And I
No
lose that
means to
3 luck
beats.
points, right?
No.
I don't lose those 3 luck points?
Oh, you're right. Usually meets it is beats it. But I don't know on which of it is. If it's like he
Well, it's a contested check, and unit's making a save.
Does
so
tie go to
realistically, no, it goes to defender.
Oh, so...
I just want to do a reroll if that's okay with
I don't know.
everyone.
Yeah, no, I suppose in this case it is a bit confusing. It is. Huh. Yeah, no, that is. Yeah, no, you're right.
I will
It's
give you
confusing.
1 point back, Neon.
Neon.
Unit. I will give you 1
take a
luck
luck
point
point.
back unit because you did put yourself in danger.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and roll again. Roll evasion.
I don't want to be put in a wheelchair, lose my head, or lose my spine. Please. Dice gods. Please, do good.
You know, Sparrow.
Yes.
The worst part about you specifying that the damage is on his leg is that, like I've stated, Scope's legs can't repair themselves. So that injury is kind of permanent.
Wait,
Excuse me.
So-
I
so I'm assuming this thing's like on disadvantage when it moves, right? When
What?
it has a leg disadvantage. The creature.
No, he's talking about his own legs.
Oh no, I'm saying when the creature got shot on the leg and the shoulder.
Yeah, it didn't get a critical injury though.
So it can walk it off. I see.
Scope did.
Oh, I see.
Technically, it would be a -2 to all melee attacks, which I would probably assume would be like a damage to his arms or something. But I instead wanted to do it to his legs so that he could still use his arms to
No, I know.
use his gun.
And, like, to be fair, I'm fine with this because I have narrative reason now for him to decide I can't really get my legs fixed, so it might be time to get cyber legs.
You have a golf ball sized hole in your leg.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
God.
Well, I feel like you guys
Could be worse.
Surprise what I got, and I'm gonna add something to it. I got a 29. I'm gonna add a luck point, so that'll be a full 31. Yeah.
Okay.
I almost said 23 for those words.
Okay.
31.
What I'm going to do is that I am going to not hit you, but I am going to instead deal damage to your shotgun.
So what do I do for my shot?
I'm going to roll some damage, and if it's enough to damage it or destroy it, I will let you know.
I see.
Okay, so what happens is that you have the shotgun in your arms, and you blast it point-blank range. It wheels around, and you expect it to do a slicing motion, but instead it's like stepped back briefly and done a stab at you, and you duck just enough out of the way as it spears right through your shotgun and then slams you off the side, and you watch as the two pieces of your shotgun just go flying in opposite corners of the room.
Fuck, I got no shotgun no more.
Yes.
I
But
think
you
that's
did do significant damage to it.
I made a dent. What was that
Nightshade,
dent at?
you were up. You guys can see it has like a big blast mark in it. There's like a spiderweb crack. You don't see the like any sort of pinky flesh beneath. And you can actually see that there is like a chip off of its shoulder from where Scope shot it. You can see this thing is hurt.
To recap its injuries, the leg, the shoulder, and where's the blast mark?
Also, can I just say, you guys were not supposed to win this fight.
Well, guess what? We're too fucking afraid to lose our characters.
I mean,
we're too afraid to lose our characters.
We don't want the session to end, that's why.
to
Even
be
though I'm
fair,
doing the
it's
least
been
amount
a
of
very
damage,
hard
it's still-
victory.
Even though I'm doing the least amount of damage, it still hasn't done much to me. It only hit me once.
You haven't damaged it too much for it to
That's
really
why I
go
said
after
even
you.
that. I know, that's why I mentioned that I haven't really done much damage, but I'm still gonna
Scope
keep
did a lot of
going at it.
damage, so it made sure to get rid of him.
Yeah. Too bad he didn't.
I need to.
I'm the
I
second
guess I need to
threat.
look into see if there's a way to level up my martial arts.
I think
Freddy,
there is.
Freddy, I will say this. You do know that this thing is part technology. If you want to try and do something besides just shoot it. And I will also say this. You realize that its armor was energy, so your energy attacks did do more damage than physical attacks. But now that its armor it's gone. Its like energy shield that it had is gone. You can see that flicker glimmer over it is gone now, and you're just attacking its physical body now.
You said it's a machine.
I said it's biomechanical.
Mm.
You fucking fool.
So you say it's biomechanical. Alright, I like to roll interface.
You want to try and hack it?
Yes.
I would like you to roll interface.
He sounded too excited about you trying to hack it.
how
I'm
many
scared.
how many net running actions do you have on your turn as an
I get
action?
5 net actions, and I got a 27.
Okay. Does that get boosted when you're in Sendevistan? I don't think so. Because this isn't a physical action.
It does not get boosted.
Okay.
If he had a Koreshnikov, it would be. But,
Yes, that's what it
it's-
is. Okay.
Yep. Sendevistan does not give anything for that, though.
Man, you guys should swap.
I mean, to be fair, I can
Eventually.
perform that surgery.
Eventually. I don't want Freddy's spine, though. It's already caused too many problems.
That is very true, and I don't
It's like
blame you.
herpes.
You guys don't want to become Jariki?
Wait, what?
It's
No, but
Rick
I'm
and Morty.
scared.
they
oh yeah,
fuse.
that's Ricky. Okay, yeah, no, I understand
Um,
now.
Okay, yeah. Freddy, you stare at this thing and reach out with your mind's eye, and it looks at you, and suddenly you are inside of its head. There is not a digital space here. There is not like a framework. There is not any sort of, digital labyrinth to navigate. It's just darkness in here. What do you want to do?
Be careful, you touched him, but he's gay.
What the fuck? Oh yes, bro. I'm gonna ask again because I don't know if I heard it. Where was the last mark again?
The what?
The when two shot with the shotgun. Where was the blast mark at, or what?
I don't think you specified. Did you?
I just shot it. I thought you would give me something.
We'll just say it's just sort of in the chest area.
Oh, that's perfect.
So there's pretty much nothing in here.
You don't see anything. Again, your normal net actions are your first one to get in. The second one is usually to like bypass the security, and then another one to like get a layout of the place, and then your third one is usually like to move somewhere and do an action, or like plant a device, a bomb or something. But there is nothing in here for you to perceive or interact with. What would you like to try and do?
Is it possible for me to plant a virus in this non-existent space?
All right, roll interface.
21.
Okay. You conjure a virus. What would you like to do now?
Okay, that's 1. Oh, what was that? Oh, is that 2?
Interfacing is technically 1, yes.
Okay,
That's just one of your 5 actions.
I would like to see what the zapping does to it from the inside.
All right, roll interface.
15.
You just sort of like shoot out a spark into the void, and you don't really think that did much of anything.
Okay.
I am actually going to change the music.
Not that it matched us almost dying and shit, being scared shitless.
I think the encounter has changed.
It's strangely peaceful in here.
Somebody's gonna die.
Yeah, I was gonna say, instead of attacking or doing anything, so it's like I'm like floating in this space, right?
There's no up and down. There is no platform to stand on. There's nothing to navigate
So
through.
I'll just start moving whatever direction I'm facing.
Okay. The only sense of direction you have is like where you left the virus.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going. You said there's no concept of direction, so I'm
Correct.
gonna keep going. Oh yeah, I'll just keep going the way I'm going, hoping that I'll bump into something eventually.
Roll me interface, I guess.
That's a 19.
Okay. I could do something really cool here.
Oh gosh. Hope it's for us and not the creature.
It's almost
Pretty
never for
explosive.
us.
I mean, it's usually cool.
Just pretty cool. Freddy blows up, usual.
that actually shockingly is usual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddy, you close your eyes and stop looking with your senses and instead start listening, and you start feeling with your heart. And rather than just simply, navigating the space, you actually start paying attention and you understand the inner workings of what this place is, and it almost feels like a garden. That you're just sort of standing in a tranquil place. There's like rock gardens and huge, structures, and all of it is torn and broken and not finished, as if this is a copy of a copy of a copy of a memory, or a fractured place in time that has only been barely represented. And you're not sure what to make of this place. And you sense that you're not alone in this place, that you have come a long way to see a figure, and it looks humanoid. It looks quite similar to the facade that you see on the outside, and you simply see this person hunched over in the middle of this garden. What do you do?
I'll slowly step towards it.
There is no response. They look real in this space, the same way that you can look at yourself and see yourself, as if they are trapped in this moment, this memory. And they're just kind of hunched over in the fetal position, clutching at their head, just sort of struggling, shaking, shuddering.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly place my hand on their shoulder.
Roll me a comforting check. Give me some flavor.
Use shoulder arms.
Gosh.
Like conversation maybe, or
Human perception, maybe.
human perception, yeah. Or you could roll interface
Oh wait!
again if you want.
Wait, there's a perfect thing for this. Oh, what's it called? Hold on,
I mean, I'm looking
Perfect
at
thing
it.
for
I don't
this
really
one.
see anything.
empathy.
Yeah,
Roll
conversation and human perception are both empathy stats. Or skills.
Yeah. So conversation or human perception.
I'll roll human perception.
Okay.
That'll be a 25.
You place your hand on them, and their shuddering and shaking starts to quell, and they kind of sit up and place their blade arm in their lap, and they just kind of sit there. Do you do the same?
Yeah, I'll sit beside them.
I would like you to roll human perception again, and this will be your final net running action.
21.
Guys, you watch as Freddy turns on his normal whatever pose he does when he hacks something, and you watch as this creature turn towards him, and they both just freeze. And slowly but surely you actually watch as they're jittering, they're shaking, and their high speed nature as they have their Sendeva stands activated stops. And then you watch them both in real time just sort of place their arms at their sides and slowly dip their heads. And then you watch as Freddy disappears. Almost as if his essence gets sucked into the body of this thing. And then Freddy, you open your eyes and you look down. And you're in a higher position. And you realize that you are now in the body of this thing. And you feel the frustration, the anger, the rage, the pain, and it makes you want to cry and you just can't because you don't have any eyes, and you want to scream but you don't have a mouth, and you want to ball up your fists and you want to smash something, and you realize that's the only thing that you can do is take all this pain and push it onto someone else and take it out in the world. We are now out of initiative.
Oh.
God damn, dude.
Scope just
I'm
like
just I'm just as surprised as you are.
I'm trying to put Doc's brain back into his head.
Yeah, Scope looks
Thank
over
you.
at Doc and is like,
Thank
"Hey,
you.
you might want to do something about that.
About
In the
what?
meantime, you have any
What?
like bandages or anything? Cause my leg is bleeding pretty hard."
What? Sure.
Bell, roll
What
paramedic
should I
to
do?
fix Doc, and you have an advantage because people can assist you. Someone can hold the piece of skull while you tape it back on.
That's. Oh God.
22.
So I could.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
I was about to say, anyone else there?
The music bot died. Give me a minute.
Oof.
That's fine though.
I just heard Freddy whispering, and then nobody spoke.
Sorry, I'm trying to think.
It's okay. I'm just,
Oh yeah, inform the others or something, because I'm gonna kill this thing.
Okay.
It
I'm
did
pretty
try to
sure
kill
y'all
all of
watched
us.
this happen.
Yeah, but
as
He did,
Yeah,
but
in
he's.
character,
I would
he's-
say if 2 draws a beat on the creature
never
that has
freedom to
stopped
tell
in
your
place
story.
and is actively not attacking, Scope draws a beat on 2 and says, "Stay your fucking weapon."
Real quick, who are you aiming that at? Because Neon's also doesn't have a desire to stop because he just thinks that this thing ate Freddy somehow.
yeah, like, with everything happening, how do you expect these two characters to not try to kill this thing as it's
Neon
vulnerable?
is not thinking rationally in any sense of the term.
Yeah, Scope is just gonna look at them and be like, "Hey, guys, come on. It's not attacking. Maybe Freddy's doing something. Give him a second."
And with that, maybe he's probably dying.
Let him cook.
Maybe he's probably
There's
dying.
no stove
yeah,
anywhere.
sure.
How is he
that
cooking?
happens every other day. It's not like that changes much.
Okay, so you Sparrow, you said that I don't have any eyes, I don't have a mouth, so
Yeah, you can see. You just
Okay, so I
can't
can't
cry and you can't scream.
You could view in, but you don't have tear ducts.
Also, the lights in this space slowly flicker back on emergency mode. A lot of the systems in here have been damaged, but you guys can text each other again. So, at the very least, Freddy, you can text the group. But it doesn't come from Freddy. It comes from an unspoken source Actually, I will give you the
How do you
name
just
of
get
this
a new
person.
body? What just happened?
One favor says the name is somehow. Let me find my private chat with Sparrow. All right, there we go. I stopped being blind. Let me see. One favor that the name of this guy is fucking-
Nadia.
Darn. Never mind. I retract my favor.
Nadia is the name.
Hey, Panda.
Yes,
It's guessing its name is not your business. That was bad.
Fucking hell.
That was bad.
So to recall, we get a message from Frederick, but it doesn't come from him.
Yeah, it doesn't come from Frederick's account. It is like a name that enters the group chat, and Freddy can do that because he's a hacker. But it's their username is Nadia.
What is the message?
Or
saying?
I'll notify the group chat that I'm in the thing.
Does my lack of brain impact my ability to group chat?
Maybe. That would make sense.
You know what? That's a good
I don't
idea.
know.
Yes.
Well, shit.
You know, I send that text as I turned back to them.
Wait, what's the text that was sent?
Freaking.
I'm inside the creature,
Kill it now?
but but it's not under my name. It's under
No.
Nadia.
I think you're in the wrong group, lady.
Where did your actual body go?
It's still there.
Nope. It disappeared.
Oh. Fucking teleportation.
Also, I feel like, Doc can perceive the group chat, but every response he makes is just out loud.
Oh, I see.
I got a 22 to put your brain back into school.
Oh, what?
That
22?
will remove
Oh, that's
the critical condition.
Oh, good.
That won't get you any HP back, but it does remove your brain injury.
I'm no longer brain dead, guys. Wait, Freddy. I wonder if this surgery would work on you.
Technically speaking, you still have the injury, but you're no longer suffering the effects. But you know, it's semantics.
Ah. Oh, that's.
I'm just, like,
you
running
guys will
around the
need to
room.
go home
Okay.
and rest.
Yeah, I'm
I'm-
definitely gonna need to sleep after this one, guys.
I'm
fair
running
enough.
around the room, chasing after Neon. Neon, do you need a hand? And I'm carrying his hand.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that one.
I guess I'll go to Scope and get this shit for his wheelchair and try to piece it
Do you
together.
want to put his wheelchair back together?
Yeah.
Well, it fucking slammed against a wall at high speeds. So
I
I
could
think
do
it's probably
something.
like bent out of shape even.
Yeah, I could do something.
I would like to walk up to Scope.
Huh? What? Huh?
How about this, Unit? If you want to give me like a perception check to look for all the parts, that will lower the DC for repairing it.
I guess so.
Fair.
Perception.
And if anyone wants to
Um,
assist him, they can.
18.
Fair.
Which I think Scope's perception is really good. So instead, if Unit would you like to give him advantage, I will allow that.
I guess so. I
Okay.
got 18 online, so I don't know if that helps anymore.
Or you guys could roll separately. That's fine.
Whatever's best, honestly. If you get a better roll, we'll take yours.
Explode.
Goodness.
So 23.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You find all the pieces, so that will lower the DC for the repair check that you have to do.
Alright, basic check.
Roll land vehicle tech.
Got it.
Not driving, just the technique scale?
21.
You got a 21?
Yeah.
Yeah. You managed to put all the pieces back together. And it's almost as good as new.
You know, might have to put a fucking machine gun on this bitch. Maybe.
A
Nah.
machine sniper? That'd be cool.
That'd be a glorifier. Or
Uh,
a self-feeding automatic sniper rifle onto it as an attachment.
Dark?
Depends if I'll still have a chair after
Yeah.
this.
Dark.
They're playing the
Is
role
the-
so well.
Is the alien still alive?
What?
You were working on that alien, right?
Uh-huh.
Is it still alive? Are you still like checking on it? Or you are distracted by Freddy?
Whole time. Sparrow, has it died on me?
Has what?
The alien creature thing?
No?
And yes, it is still alive.
Can we hook it back to the machine?
I mean,
so I
it
would-
kind of looks like a fish out of water. That's all I'm going to say.
So I would like to text the group text stating how I'm gonna get my actual body back.
What the fuck?
Like I know like I don't
What do
think
you
I would be
mean?
aware that I just appeared.
What are you saying?
What? What happened to your body? Like,
They
actually?
went to the back rooms.
Oh no!
Horrible
not
joke.
back there.
Horrible. Horrible. Bad. Bad. Water bottle
Wait.
where?
Wait. If you are inside his body, what about you do us a favor and open that room that was locked before?
Yeah, I was gonna ask him to do that as we were leaving this room.
And not only the one with Gubby and the scientist, the other one, I think, was the one with the fish food. Because
No, it wasn't the one with the fish food that was locked. That Freddy got security locked. It had info on how to make more of Bo.
oh, okay.
I
I
don't
think
remember
if we
what
get
else was
a
in there.
lot of fish food, I might be able to remake the thing that this alien was in on the tube.
Hey,
So-
Freddy, roll me interface.
Okay.
Oh god, do you have to keep control of it? Oh no.
Hey, Doc, take an egg point.
God damn it.
Well, if you do, that's good. Also, when we leave, I want to take the fucking cyber dick and pocket it.
I would like to.
I think it's gone.
Okay, so Sparrow,
Yes.
may I roll another perception to find my sniper? In
Yes.
the meantime. Cool.
And for interface, I got a 22.
Okay. I will say that you kind of get the idea that this thing doesn't have like vocal cords, but like by some way that you probably learned that like if you know like hold on to like a radio or something, you can talk through it like Bumblebee, and then like through some experimentation you kind of learn how to do the kind of scratchy vocalization that it was able to do, which is
grab
actually
Bell.
not like talking, but is like causing reverberations that sound like speech, and that's why it's scratchy and muffled sounding.
I'm gonna grab Bell.
God
Okay,
damn it.
wait, are you gonna hold him up like Stitch?
Yes.
Means famine.
Hello?
Yeah, but I do. I rolled a 14. How's that for
No.
finding my sniper?
Yeah, you find it.
Okay, cool.
It is, well, you find one piece of it.
My sniper?
Yes,
Damn it.
which is all of it because it's still in one piece.
Okay.
Yay!
I'm sorry.
You bastard. All right, yep. I'm gonna have to kill you. I'm sorry, Sparrow, but you're gonna have to die now.
My memory
Points
no
gun
more
at the
great.
camera.
My memory
Death
no
is
be
the only
work great
option.
right now. You did say that it took my full left hand, right?
Yes.
All right.
The whole hand.
That's
And
the one
nothing
with
but
the
the hand.
hollow palm projector on it. So I'll definitely need to
Uh-oh.
retrieve that.
I'm gonna
Like
say
this.
that you guys can take your time to find everything in this room.
I'm just gonna put
Alright.
my hand in my pocket.
Yeah, things
We
are
have two
getting out of
doctors
hand.
here, man.
I would like
It's
to.
a robot
continue-
arm. We might as
Oh,
well just
okay.
wait.
I thought it was organic.
No, my arms are fully cyber.
I forgot.
Both my arms and legs are full cyber.
I would like to continue doctoring this alien creature.
What are you doing with it?
I don't know. Trying to keep it alive.
Okay, you don't really know how to do that. You don't know what it needs. You don't know what's wrong with it. Perhaps if you had some sort of, I don't know, readers or anything to sort of make out any information on it. This would be the best stuff here, but you could also try and take it back to the laboratory and, I don't know, throw it in the Zodar tank to try and keep it alive. You
Look,
tell me
look.
what you're trying to do.
Percussive maintenance. Just fucking hit it.
Oh!
Just hit it with a wrench. You're good.
Yeah.
I
Good old
would
Texas
like
style.
to-
Can I actually speak a thought?
Okay.
Tori.
There are no thoughts here. Oh.
What?
She's not here at the moment.
I know.
So, yeah. So I have Bell in front of me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to
Bella's-
speak through him.
Bella's currently your mouthpiece. We understand. Please continue.
So
Oh god.
I'm gonna.
I'll have
So
six
this also. So Sparrow,
consciousness
firstly.
speaking out of my mouth. My own the five inside Freddy's head.
Golly.
So Sparrow, is there like a possibility that I probably know how to keep the thing alive?
Was that data stored within this?
No. You don't know anything about this thing.
Okay.
Okay.
You do know that you want to protect it with your very life. Like it's your own mother.
Okay.
So, guys.
It's
Yeah,
all
that's
with the Frederick
Bell.
Ghost.
This is we're having Bell talk for me.
The giant Zodar, Bo. Does Bo have any ideas on how to keep this creature alive?
No, they never saw this thing and they have no knowledge.
Okay.
Of it.
I think the only knowledge.
But they
had,
also
it
have
was-
this same sort of gut instinct that this is their mother.
Mother, right?
Okay. So can
Guys, I have a strong urge to protect that thing.
Yeah,
okay.
anything with the, you know.
What were you
Smash it. I
saying?
know you're in that thing's body, but can you still check the cyber deck? Didn't you say something about it having a mother program that you saw?
Also, what did you say, Belle?
Can Sparrow, in the bottom of the tube where the creature was, there's still some of that liquid, right?
No, it all drained into the floor grates. The like excess floor grates.
Yeah,
Are there any like small puddles on the floor?
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
No.
On the not even inside the tube.
No.
God damn it, Freddy.
Watch it as I point my sword hand at Doc.
Freddy killed his own mom.
You point your throwing hand and me towards the dog because whenever you speak, you have to point me toward the people you're speaking. So wait, do they have other tanks with that thing? Can we look at the terminal and see if we can find something?
You want to look at what?
The terminal.
Yeah, that thing has a terminal that Freddy used to open the tank, right? If there is like other ways to like fill the
Yeah,
tube again and other
it's
stuff.
been shorted out.
Okay. God, Freddy! Ah!
Maybe I can fix it.
Was there a
I don't
tank?
know if I can, honestly.
Was
I
there a
don't,
tank?
I don't have my body.
Was there
And
a
I don't
tank?
know if this thing can net run.
There was
Was
not a
there-
tank big enough for this thing.
Well, no, I was talking about in the other room. Did it have enough, like one of these things?
I think the other one was broken, though.
Yeah, there is like the broken one, and then there is the evacuated empty one.
But the empty
But
one
it
is
looks
back.
so old and dusty. You don't think that there's any liquid in it either.
But if we can figure out what this liquid is, maybe we can fill that one with the liquid.
Well, yeah, but we don't know how to figure out what this liquid is.
Yeah.
Can I?
If
Bell,
the other
I
one
will-
is broken,
Bell,
that might
I
be a little
will
bit on the
try
bottom.
Bell, I will try to keep this thing stable, while you try and rummage through computer files, maybe? After repairing it, and maybe find out what it was in? Question mark? I don't know.
We could do that, or maybe Nightshade could try to cut the floor and see where that thing has gone.
That's also an idea. Because
Wait, what?
floor grates. Can you lift up the grates on the floor with your currently monstrous body?
I set down Bell. As I
The
signal with.
the grate
signal
easily
with,
moves out of the way, and all you see is like an empty drain.
God damn
Which
it.
as expect. I'm a roll perception in this room to see like what's in it, like anything useful or of interest. Got a 20 barrel.
I mean, you can perceive the room, but I'm not really sure what you want to try and perceive here.
And like anything of worth.
Alright, so Sparrow, I'm gonna go.
I mean, not really anything other than what you guys brought with you.
Wait, I have an idea. The one with the broken tooth, that terminal might still work.
Depends
I'm
on
gonna-
how it was broken.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll interface.
That's
real
true.
quick.
What are you rolling interface for?
Just to stay in control, because.
You don't have to stay in control.
Okay.
You have brought this thing at peace.
Why do I feel there's more than one of these things? coming here?
Nightshade, can you communicate with the thing?
Oh yeah, is the creature still here? The other one? Or is this the creature?
What do you mean
What?
the other creature?
Oh, the one from the water.
I do the
Dogs.
mad pad
Other
thinking
room.
motion.
That thing is dead in the other room.
It's
Fuck.
another room.
Damn it.
The alien is alive in front of us, currently. And
Yes.
Freddy is currently inhabiting the machine with
Yes.
the
Yeah.
sword arm.
You can see that it's the alien's skin is like drying out and starting to crack, and it's like coughing.
God damn it. Somebody
Okay, Freddy, quick,
figure
open the
out what
door.
this thing was in.
Put some moisturizer on it.
Doc,
Alright.
I will say this. This looks like when you give birth to something that's not ready yet.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll go open that door that we couldn't open.
Well, Nightshade, have you tried to see if you can communicate with the thing?
We need to put
Alright,
this bun back in the oven before
Okay.
it.
Okay, okay.
Nightshade, have you tried to see if you can communicate with the thing? To see if it knows how to do it? Like, what was it planning to do?
Okay. I'll go ahead and try to communicate with the thing.
The other intelligence.
It was gonna kill you all, and it wasn't gonna stop. Even if you took it down, it was gonna get right back up.
So I wasn't gonna try to save the mother.
I mean, it
Wouldn't
needed
even
to
know
make you
how.
all disappear first.
Alright, I see. So we'll have like something.
Didn't
over
I
there,
already
so-
technically disappear?
You did, yes.
You're not there in the
Um,
room with us anymore.
But hold on. If it wanted to make us disappear first, what was it going to do after that?
Okay.
Freddy, roll me another empathy check.
Honestly, I thought it was gonna kill itself after. Since its mother's basically dead.
Might have.
We
don't know yet.
Yeah. What I'm going to have to do after this session is over, I'm going to let everyone basically level up, and I'm going to give Freddy a level in one of the custom roles that I was making.
Ooh.
Making.
Okay, so I got a 20 for
You-
M50.
Feel an image in your mind of like a child being carried by a mother, but it kind of keeps swapping back and forth in between like you carrying the body of this mother, of like, you know that this is what she did to save you, so this is what you would try to do to save her, and you kind of get the image of like taking them somewhere and placing them in a chair. And that's really all you can kind of get. That's all I'm going to give you, unfortunately.
Have we discovered any chairs in this?
No. It's
Mhm.
not here.
Besides-
The-
Besides
could it
the
be
one
a-
night suit
could
you
it-
have.
Well, can we do
Maybe.
deduction check? Or
Could it be a net running chair?
I doubt it.
It seems
A wheelchair?
something, if anything, seems somewhat similar to that, but no.
Wait, so when you say we all level up, like, you mean literally we can just put a point into our roll ability?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Because, yeah, Freddy, I mean, you guys legitimately survived this fight, and Freddy did something that was beautiful and unplanned for.
Fair enough.
Still want to kill it.
No.
yeah,
Look, it
And also next session, I assume you guys are going to get back to Haven and wake up the next morning, and you guys are going to get your
Hopefully.
persicoms.
pressure bombs.
Yeah.
What's that again?
The
The
My
high
people.
robots.
The humanoid computers, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Oh no, he has a Kurskov. The thing where helps him see better. Panda.
Koretsnikov, yeah.
Koretsnikov. Yeah. See. That's why I don't want to start with. So we explored this whole area.
I think so.
Except for that one room that I got locked out of.
Open
And
that
the-
room.
The room with Debbie.
You mean the
Alright,
room
I'll
that he
open it.
phased through in order to get access?
Yeah.
I literally said that as a joke, and he did it. Because he got a 30.
I'll just phase through this wall. Dude, that's not gonna how the fuck is he doing that?
Clips out of bounds.
Ain't no way he did an
Flash that
exploit.
shit.
Does the door not have collision? Were the devs this stupid?
We only have one dev. We only have one dev, Panda. Shut up.
I'm just letting you know, Freddy, if you do try to phase through some stuff, you may fall through the map.
Oh no!
And that means that your character doesn't die, you just cannot do anything anymore.
Oh my god, perpetually alive underneath the map.
Yeah. So don't
Oh.
do that.
I mean, he may die dehydration.
Eventually. But it'd be a long time.
Probably died
Anywho,
from
what are you
hunger
guys
before
doing?
anything.
You
Mm,
die from dehydration before you die.
can I try to fix the console on this room?
How much time do you want to spend working on it?
We don't have a lot of time, so I want to spend, I don't know, 5 minutes at the most to see if it is fixable.
Freddy, while he is attempting to fix the computer, can you go and open the doors?
You think that if you want to at least get the, the computer systems up and running so that you could at least access and view some of the other systems, you think it's going to take at least a downtime activity of an hour.
How long would it take to get the alien lady to Zodar's tank?
Not that long.
Is it feasible that she would survive the trip?
You don't know. But the more time that you spend wasting thinking about what to do, they are slowly dying.
Why don't I take
Real
her?
question. The real question. Is Candle done with his extracurricular activities?
Yes.
Maybe. You could call Candle to escort her back. Safe.
Also.
Freddy's car is fastest.
Fair. True. Are you sure though? Because he has to make a driving check to keep up with Candle's base run speed. So.
Well, since
I
I'm
mean,
inhabiting this body that was
we
slightly
could-
quicker than me, I could probably take her to Zodar's tank.
We don't know if that would work, so we could
that might
make
go
a
quicker.
quick test
That's true.
because we have mini Zodar tanks here.
Fair.
But
Freddy,
both of them
open-
are either old or damaged.
Freddy, open the
It's
door.
better than nothing. No,
Would it
no,
be
no.
emergency kill to
I'll
kill
open
it?
the door so Doc can shut the fuck up.
I'm not
What
talking
door?
about
There
the-
isn't any door.
That's what I'm asking.
There was two doors. One that he had to face to, and the other one with the room with the creature and the scientist.
Oh, yeah.
That room was locked. But I'm saying that we found both in a tank, right? That tank's like Zodar's tank.
Is
So-
Bo's tank big enough to put this woman in?
No.
Okay.
As a full woman in an octopus tank, I
Okay.
think no.
Wait, hold on.
Guys, remember, he's stupid at the moment.
Oh yeah, right. Missing part
I
of his brain.
literally, brain injury. Stick with me here, guys. So sorry. Would there be enough of the liquid around in the empty tanks to fill the one tank that's slightly dusty but still intact?
I will answer that by responding to the first part of your sentence. There is not enough liquid in any empty tanks to fill up anything.
No. The tanks that were the creatures were eaten by
Both tanks.
Bo.
Okay, the
Bo
unoccupied tanks.
That word.
They gone
yes.
stale,
Again.
remember?
Hey, God, I am missing part of my brain. Okay.
Is there enough stuff in these empty tanks to fill anything? I'm gonna stop you right there.
You know what I meant.
The tank.
It
The
is-
tank's specifically designed
is
for Cusco,
possible.
Cusco's tanks.
All right, everybody, go grab an unoccupied tank and dump it into this dusty one. We gotta do something.
But
Doc just fucking looks at you, Doc, like, yeah, sure, I'll go ahead and do that from the floor where my
Not
leg is.
you. Shut up.
I just hold up the arm that has no hand.
You
God
guys
damn
are gonna have to get buckets, and you think that might take more than an hour with all of you working at peak efficiency.
We can't pick the tanks up.
No, they're like fish tanks, and they're mounted to the
What is
table.
Heavy.
Look, if Candle were here, maybe, but like,
You know, fair point.
he's done more than that in the past. but, like,
Candle
Just
could
gonna
get
have
here
to
in
let
an
it
hour.
die.
Yeah, Yeah, it would take a full hour for him to get there, meaning that in the time it would take you guys to complete it, you know.
We're just gonna have to let it die.
No, hold on. I have a theory.
Go ahead.
It
Hold on, I need to roll
may
something.
not.
All right, continue.
Does this thing have gills?
You have no idea what this thing has.
Okay.
You don't even know if it has a pen or a bajimbus.
Are we closer?
It has a plumbus. Excuse you?
No, a pen or
are we
bajimbus.
Are we closer to
I-
Doc's hospital or the therapy? Oh wait, maybe they didn't tell us about the aliens. Never mind.
Okay.
Wait, did Mayday tell us about the aliens?
I don't think so.
No, it was Scope. I told them about
Anyway.
aliens. I think.
I'm talking about the
There
aliens
was
at the therapist
doppelgangers
office.
working at the psychiatrist office.
Yeah, and I don't think Mayday told us about that, so never mind my thought.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Can we find this is a laboratory, right?
Yeah?
Is there anything like a breathing mask or something that we could perhaps fill with some of this water and put it over this creature's mouth?
I mean, there was a breathing apparatus hooked up to them, but it doesn't have any power.
Oh, can we? Never mind. I was gonna
Yeah,
say something.
unit disconnected it.
God damn it!
I would like to go to the main corridor and just. Cause goddamn.
All right, you walk into the main corridor.
I was gonna say you probably use bells like core, demon core or something. I was
Coraline
like,
is
yeah.
in the
Demon
corridor.
Core.
Corridor.
Demon Core
okay,
versus
wait, hold on.
Little Timmy Bigot.
Hold on,
Coraline
Pharaoh?
versus Hodor.
Pharaoh.
horrible.
Can I plug it back in?
There's an old
Plug what
the-
back into what?
I don't. The breathing
Life support.
apparatus. You said it was unplugged. Can I
You'd
plug
like
it
to
back in?
plug his brain
You
back in.
you can reattach the breathing apparatus to the individual, but there's no power. The device is destroyed.
Look, Nightshade,
God damn it!
break open the rooms that we need access to and then run it to Zodar. That's your only shot. We're taking too much time.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
I think you'll probably give me a tank, but
If
I
you,
don't want
if
it
you
to
think you
suffer.
can, if you think you can run faster than your car right now, run it. If you can't, get in the car and just go. If that
Why?
light
I'm
doesn't
going to
stop,
say
you
that
knock her out.
nobody's running speed is canonically faster than a car. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but I was saying
Hold
that
on.
because you were describing it like it was teleporting. So
Yes.
that's why I said that.
Okay, hold on.
If Freddy wants to try overclocking his body to try and princess carry someone, he can do it. But again, I still think it would be faster to go in a car and safer too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since Freddy is currently indisposed, unit drive Freddy's car. Or sorry, 2 drive Freddy's car.
I honestly think we should just put it out of its misery. Because we don't know how long it's been down here.
It's
I have a pretty good
Besides
story.
2.
I trust
No,
Scope
sure.
more than 2.
Nightshade,
I
go
would
get
like-
those doors open that we need. The rest of us will stay here and inspect them. You and Scope take her and get it to Zodon.
I would
There
like
is one problem.
what?
Scope doesn't have legs to push the pedals.
Well, I have.
Mm.
The thing is, he does. He can.
N-
It's
no,
just
I,
a matter of.
Not
Before
the moment.
this, Scope would have said, no, I'm not going to do that. Currently, he knows that his legs are fucked regardless, so he actually doesn't care if he breaks them further.
Oh,
What I'm
And
saying
then-
is that Chimera locked this area. They have a lockdown. And this area.
I also feel-
You gotta go through
It's
that.
inside the body of a monster.
Wait,
All right,
No,
first let
wait,
me
wait,
let me
wait,
let me
wait.
go open the doors that everyone keeps on telling me to open.
We have the old Natsuki's road on the other room.
We
Right?
have Natsuki's what?
Natsuki's found the other room, right? And she probably adopted the entity on that room. We have a path out of here that Chimera probably doesn't know yet.
Okay, so Sparrow, let me open the doors that everyone keeps on telling me to open. Because it's getting annoying beyond this point.
Honestly, I feel like we should just kill it. Put it as
Bro, you
mystery.
Shut
said
up,
that so many
Sue.
times.
I know. Because I don't see us a way of getting this thing out of here while
If you
Chimera
really
knowing
could, then
or
Get in my
Stop
car.
just saying it.
Just get it in my car. Scope, drive my car.
Yeah, I will get into the car and try and drive it back.
Mm,
Okay.
Assuming the cordon of the area isn't like actively stopping us.
yeah,
If my
I
car
think
gets
that
damaged, I have money to repair it. Just do it fast.
Also, I would like to drench a lab coat in the liquid from Bo's
I mean, you
tank.
could take a
and-
sample.
No. I would
just
like
trying
to
to
drench
preserve the thing.
Oh, like
He's
drip it
Yeah,
over
trying to
its
help- He's
face?
trying to help it
because
breathe.
it's drying out. So I would like
Gotcha.
to drench the lab coat and cloak it in the wet lab coat.
Okay. As you guys make your way back out of the facility and up the stairs, you find the place almost completely empty except for a body slumped up against the wall. And you can see that Emery is there with vacant eyes and a massive stab wound as her blood has emptied her body.
Fuck. Two
Oh.
would just run up, like, ah, shit.
Dude doesn't
Do
match
you,
the sword.
do you want
enough,
to do you
what?
want to take her with you?
I got my bike.
I don't
Might
know
as
if
well
that'll
bring her to
work.
the hospital.
Okay.
Like, Scope looks at this, thinks better of what he was about to say, and then just gets in the car.
I mean, we have Scope car and Freddy car, so
I'm
there's two back seats to
taking
lay
Freddy's
bodies in.
car. My car isn't built for speed.
Well, yeah, but like I'm saying, it would be kind of hard to put both of them in the same vehicle.
That's fair enough. Unit, you can take my car back with her.
Well, I was gonna take my bike as a two-seater. I was just gonna
Fair
hold
enough,
on.
I suppose.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that would, because she's
Oh, she can hold
vacant
on.
eyes. She can't hold. She vacant eyes. How is she gonna hold on?
I'm a
She-
hold. You could drive a bike with one handed.
We're not even gonna touch on that right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
This whole scenario just a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I guess
So
I'll call up Igor saying to set up 3 to 4 rooms.
I slashed the ground, just signaling everyone that we're wasting fucking time. Let's get the
Yeah,
fuck
no,
going.
You guys can
No.
easily transport whoever you want wherever you want. This isn't an issue. Just tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to drive back. Do I need to make a roll for it?
No.
Or is okay, cool.
Cool. We'll take all.
You guys
the
have
injured-
enough
Are-
transportation to take whoever you want wherever you want. It's not an issue. I just need to know who is going where and what you guys are doing.
I'm bringing. Scope is bringing the alien back to the hospital.
Okay.
It was bringing
I would-
Emery to Baltimore as well.
You probably need to get in the car with Scope, because you're the doctor.
I would like to. Oh, okay. Can you guys please find the recipe for Zodar food?
I mean, yeah, I'm staying behind and recording as much as I can.
Okay.
Okay,
you
thank
could probably grab some bags of it or whatever.
Oh, nice.
or you could
yeah,
just give
I'll
it to me
take
so
it.
I can replicate it.
That is also true. I would like to feed some to Belle and also grab a bag to take immediately.
Okay.
So,
We will. I assume Belle doesn't just immediately eat it right now and is going to do it later. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that I don't want to open that can of worms right now.
Oh god.
Okay.
Which
Really?
one, the food or Bell?
Yes.
Oh,
Wait, that's what Zodar eats? A can of worms?
Shut up.
I'm just gonna say that when you feed a robot flesh, we're gonna have some problems.
Hey.
it has acquired
Spoiler,
taste for
previous
human
people.
blood.
Freddy Fazbear
Take an
had
egg
no
point.
issue.
You guys get whatever you want to and get to the hospital. Neon is staying behind. Who else is staying behind? Is
I
Freddy
think that
staying
would
behind?
be me. Yeah, I don't think I would fit in any car.
Oh, you could.
Oh,
I think that Neon and
Again,
Lady should stay behind.
Because her strange body, she does look smaller than like a humanoid, but because her body is like kind of separated and has like these growths on it, she's like bigger than Candle,
Oh.
but like kind of skeletal in a strange way.
So taller.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Oh, like-
Freddy, you should also probably go, because if something happens, if you can somehow get that thing to like communicate, it might help. I don't know.
But I think Freddy wants to stay with you to one, protect you, and
Yeah.
also hack stuff
It is
for you.
up to you. I'm just saying that that's a potential thing that would help.
I think Freddy should stay on guard duty with Neon.
Okay, I would like to know what Freddy and Neon are doing before we get to the hospital. Like they're on the drive, but like what is Neon
Right.
and Freddy doing?
The main thing that Neon wants to do is to check the body of the thing that came out of the water.
Gabby?
You
Okay.
said it looks like it looked like it was it partially dissolved or ate or ingested whatever it did to the scientist.
Yeah, like the thing had like partly ingested a scientist, but stopped halfway through, which leads you to
Aw.
believe that that's what clued you in that it's like fully dead, that it's just like stopped.
Since Neon has no idea what is even happening with like part of the body like going into this thing, he's not gonna touch it.
I will say that if you guys want to spend like a half hour like collecting like snapshots of like the Zodar food, grabbing some samples, and then like breaking down that one door to gain access to that other room that was security shut down and lost power, to gain access to would you call it unit Gubby?
Gubby.
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 You can do so, but that will take like some time to do that.
Oh, Gubby.
Yeah. Like my main thing, like if there was any like hole in its like figure, he was wanting to like see if he could look inside, but that was his main thing of wanting to.
You
why
can
he
see
wanted to stay
that
behind.
Gubby looks like they've been like picked up and then like Bane like spine snapped and then
Fuck.
impaled on a piece of like fallen not rebar, like an actual steel beam.
B?
Yeah.
I want to get that head thing open to see it, but I don't think we have a way of doing that.
Again,
It's pretty
everything
solid.
looks like it's all one piece. There's not like a hinge, there's not a latch. It's all like, I mean, you can see that there's like different parts of it where there's like metal and kind of flesh and like leather and other types of materials, but it's uniform. It's all bonded together.
Yeah, like the like just knowing if there's technically an inside or if it's like a single, like even past the
I
exterior,
will say
a
this.
single mass.
If you like shine a light at it, you can kind of see that there is like a vaguely humanoid head still inside of what would have been like behind the mask frame, but you do not recognize the face in there.
And I think at that, Neon does let out a sigh of relief, even though like he still doesn't know where Artoria is.
can I ask Mayday to do something, even though he's not in the session?
I'm gonna say any interaction with players that are not here, you cannot do. I am not going to play Mayday's character. I'm gonna need you to talk to him when he comes back.
Okay, so I will ask.
What were you gonna do though?
To Neon do it, and maybe to work out that with Mayday. It's mostly because I probably won't be able to play next week because of classes. The only reason I'm still playing today is because there is what's called a gale forming on my region. The winds are super strong, and that's the only reason I didn't went to class today. And I want to ask them to make like a fake video of this place being like ready to explode or something, just to discourage anyone from trying to poke around here.
I caught bits and pieces of that, but mostly you need to talk to Mayday. If you want to write something down in notes, or if you want to message him directly to be like, "Can we talk next session?" You can do so.
Yeah, I think that I won't be able to play it next week. That's
They're
all.
wanting me and Mayday to make a video to make this place look dangerous so that people wouldn't want to come here. I will say that if Mayday does that, his fans would come here.
That's true.
No, I'm saying not dangerous. Like this place was like rigged to explode and doesn't exist anymore.
Oh well, that's true.
So, like,
That's just true.
Destroyed. Yeah. I mean, if they had no reason to believe there's anything under this place, they've already not really investigated it. No one has any reason to believe
What they saw on the stream was like you guys investigating like an old abandoned research place, and then as you guys went to find like the climax thing, the stream went dark.
I forgot he was streaming. Yeah, never mind. My brain skipped so many steps there.
We sort of just left Mayday back there. It's so funny.
Yeah, the stream didn't see the boss fight and anything after that.
Yeah.
Neon and Nightshade, is there anything else that you guys wanted to do at the...
Nah, other than gathering info and then moving the bodies, I guess, to the bottom of the stairwell.
Get
So
the
that
ID
if
from the last scientist.
Okay,
Yeah, we never
you guys
found the
can do
last
that.
one. Probably got eaten by Gubby.
Yeah, he was half eaten by Gubby.
No, that was 11.
No, we found
Was it?
11, and the last one was halfway inside Gubby.
You guys found all of them.
Are there?
I don't need to worry about the numbers. You find all of them.
Gotcha. But
Even
yeah,
if they're
just
like
gathering-
giblets, you find them.
Just gather a bunch of intel and then move the bodies to the bottom of the stairwells for if Chimera ever comes back.
Did we get all of the dog tags?
Yeah, we did.
That's what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
So
I have
after an hour, you guys are done being in the basement.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless Freddy has something that he wants to do.
I nod my head no because I have no way of communicating.
Technically, yeah.
I do want to look up that name Nadia, but I really don't know what to look for.
When you guys come out of the basement, you can see that there is a commotion outside. You can see that there is like some press people and some whatnot, and all of it is being like suppressed and terminated. Like they have their cameras and whatnot, but they're like being EMP'd by a panoptic enforcer. Not just an agent, an actual enforcer. A multiple TV head has like a single one of them has like created a barrier blocking anyone from coming in or viewing anything or recording anything. And you can see that there is a panoptic agent talking with some other people, and they look like they might possibly be working for Chimera or something, and they're kind of struggling to understand the situation, and they kind of turn to see you guys coming up.
I'm gonna wait because I don't know if they want me to approach or not.
I don't think I'm in that kind of position to show myself.
You guys watch as another Chimera agent comes over. Very similar attire and setup to Emery. They've got like a one of those kind of tech goggles on and a clipboard, and they basically come over and ask what happened, and they debrief you, and they would like you to be as honest as possible, and they will write down everything. What do you tell them?
Can you tell them that I can't communicate?
Then are you showing yourself?
I'm gonna have to.
I mean, you guys walked up. And
Okay, so yeah.
But I can't communicate at this time.
Well, it would be a really long spiel to describe everything. I think so. He will tell the truth, except he won't mention finding Bo, and he won't mention that we found. Well, her body wouldn't be there because we took it. He mentions that, and when he gets to that final room, he says that we did something that this creature didn't like, and our friend somehow took over its body and saved us.
they're a little confused that this is a creature and not like a bounty hunter or something. They're like, okay, a creature, and they're notating everything.
I'm not a science guy. I don't know what it is.
Make a persuasion check to convince them that you're not omitting any truths or lying by omission.
Plus, oh wait, that's the one. Plus 13. I'm definitely going to be using a auto 10, even if I get a bunch of 10s in a row. Alright, so I've started off with a nat 10.
Nice.
That's another 10.
Perfect.
That's another 10.
Goodness
Nice.
gracious!
That's another 10.
What the heck?
Oh,
That's 6.
Okay.
So 46 plus 13.
So a 59.
59. Yeah, I'm not going to use an auto 10 on that.
This person is so stressed out, and they're like struggling to write this down, and they don't know what this means. And you get the idea that there's probably some other protocol for doing stuff, but they're like, okay, if you know anything else, please let us know. And we know that Emery's getting repaired at a nearby hospital. I assume you're with them, so she can keep track of you. We'll have to, set an officer to keep track of your situation, and
Okay.
you'll need to come back and we'll
I'll write it
do
back
some more. But for now, go heal up, and we'll figure out what to do next.
If you want, I can prepare a report for whenever we see you next time.
That would be appreciated.
And
I
then
wave
we'll just
goodbye to
nod.
him.
With the blade arm or the normal hand?
Normal head. I
Okay.
don't want to cause any casualties.
Okay.
Are you right-handed or
fucking-
left-handed?
So just very casually, like, as if you're about to shake their hand, like fucking run them through with the blade arm.
Waves to say goodbye, accidentally decapitates them.
Oh no.
That's just making me think of the one Wolverine movie where he's accidentally just chopping up the old Purple's bathroom.
Okay.
Holy moly.
What's that roll I got?
The panoptic
I
agent
don't
just sort of
know.
glances at you, but continues questioning the other Chimera people. They'll get the information from the person that you could talk to.
I mean, the panoptic agent that likes to hang around the hospital, I'll ask if they want a report as well. Whenever we get there.
Well, at this point in time, because it's an hour later and your party members would have gotten to the hospital a long time ago, there would have been a panoptic agent, sorry, not an agent, just a watcher, just one of the camera heads, that would have been walking by and probably like, I don't know, open the door for you guys to like rush into the hospital.
That's
And
funny.
they would have asked if it's all right if they come in to observe. You guys can
No.
say no.
No.
Yes.
Doc, are you fine with?
You're not there. Shut up.
What?
Nightshade said yes, but he's not. And then 2 yelled at him that he's not there. Shut up.
Doc, are you? Would you grant access for the Panoptic Watcher to come in and observe?
There's already a lot of people and crowded. Can you come back in like 2 minutes?
Okay, they'll just hold the door open for you guys as you rush in with this alien body, and they will just let the door close.
Thank you. See you soon.
Okay. You guys rush upstairs, and what do you do?
Zodar, your mom's gonna share a tank with you for a second.
Oh gosh.
Where did you? How did you? My
Don't
word.
ask.
I think
Okay.
a human. Doc. Letty Ann, help. Dying.
Yeah,
So you dunk her in the tank?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Without another word, you watch as the enormous cloud of plankton that Zodar is just swirls around her, and then, almost as if drawn by an unforeseen force, just gets drawn into and bonds with her. And you watch as her form begins to lighten up and grow, bright once more, as her systems are reignited and her eyes open. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ah.
Fucking hell.